In this format, all 8 individuals who enter a football-themed break will be positioned next to one of 8 football divisions after their names are randomized using the show's dice roll number. When the mystery box is opened, the football division of the team represented in that mystery box becomes the winning division. The lucky collector, whose name is randomly placed next to that football division, takes home the signed piece of authenticated memorabilia. Our Top Spot format is typically reserved for giveaways, college-themed series, and non-football breaks. In a Top Spot break, all names are added to a list. They are randomized using the show's dice roll number. At the end of the randomization, the name at the top becomes the winner of the signed item or prize. Breaking sports memorabilia has never been easier or more fun than it is in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Remember, every mystery box series you see on the show can also be purchased as a personal mystery box that is either shipped directly to your home for you to open, or you can request to have it opened on a future Ultimate Autographs Live Breaks broadcast. Also, while you're waiting for your break to fill, we encourage you to look around ultimateautographs.com to see if you find a piece of memorabilia you love and want to add to your collection. And don't forget, every live break spot you purchase will earn you Signature Club points if you are enrolled, which you can exchange for exciting UA prizes and store credit. All right, the time has come. Let's break some certified, authentic sports memorabilia in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tell them, boys.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Matt, our owner. Really weird having you in the room, Matt, but definitely very exciting. A lot of good stuff in the room. We have authentics, we got minis, we got jerseys. It's Thirsty Thursday. Buy 5 break spots. Select our jerseys as your 6th order. You get that spot for free. We do have a jersey break pre-filled, an authentic break pre-filled. And how about this? The Brett Favre replica helmets. Big names in that series like Brett Favre, Dak Prescott, and more. Matt, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Kind of happy to be here.
I imagine Bob Boulay is excited to see you.
I'm sure.
Bob loves seeing like you and Luke, all the guys that make everything possible behind the scenes popping up on screen.
Yeah, I skipped the Marilyn Manson concert just for you today, Bob.
Excellent. Good stuff. Good evening, says Edmund. Edmund, good evening. We're going to get started with our dice roll. That's how we start all of our programs. We need 6 or higher. We got a 4 and a 1. 1 and a 5. 6 on the dice roll. 6 will do. Good evening, Edmund. Hopefully you're doing good, man. Let us know. Let's see what our chase today is going to be. Wheel of Names. Yo, Jason Amer, what's up, man? Jason Amer's in the house. Big Phillies, or well, Phillies maybe too. Eagles fan. Philadelphia fan. Fame to frame jerseys is our chase. Matt, that's good news. We already have a wheel spin tonight, guaranteed.
Fame to frame.
Fame to frame.
And they can get free spots in that tonight.
Yes, correct. So if you buy 6 orders in the same cart, must be the same cart, you select 5 other breaks, could be the same one. The 6th one, you select the jerseys, you get that in for free. We do have several tickets out there, framing tickets. Jason Amer, I'm sure you can tell us personally how much you love those framing tickets, man. They're really, really good. Jason was telling us his Ricky Williams framed jersey was sick.
Awesome.
So there's a few of those out there that you guys can get. Roughly $250 value, Matt, from what I hear.
Yep.
And so our framing guy is really good. Really, really good. So we do have a break ready to go. Fame to frame. We got Brad Torres, Robert Reeves, Henry Porter, Shane Olson, and Nicholas Daphnis. Nicholas, I think, is a pretty new customer. Welcome to the room, Nicholas. Let us know what box number you guys have. We have 49, 54, 58, 59, 60, and 63. 6 jerseys left in the series, Matt. 6 to go.
6 to go. Get it.
And Edmund got his Harrison Smith frame jersey the other day. Now waiting on my Emmitt Smith frame jersey to come in. Nice. Nick going with 60. Nick, thank you for 60. Nick, let me know what team you like, man. I think you were in the room last night. Let me know what team you like. First time interacting with Nick in the breaks. Welcome, welcome, man. Box 60. Let's get it. Thank you, Matt.
You're welcome.
Put the randomizer up. We're going to go 6 times. 6 was our dice roll at the start of the program. 5 and a 1. 6 times for your divisions. All right. Shane Olson, you should be up top, followed by Henry. Brad should be at the bottom there. Let's see. We got NFC North. Shane, Henry's in the NFC South. Robert in the NFC East. Shane in the NFC West. Robert's got the AFC North. Brad in the AFC South. Nicholas in the AFC East. And Brad out there in the AFC West. Fame to frame jerseys. Box 60. 6-0. Here we go. Let me put the chase item of the day up. There it is, so it shows up. Let's go. Off to a good start here. Got a Hall of Famer here. Let's see where the cert is. Oh, here we go. We got a little Joe DeLamalore, one of the best offensive linemen of all time. Hall of Fame 03. Matt, maybe you're better at reading than me. I don't know what this inscription says here. Right up top here. Is that just his name?
I don't know. I think it's just his name, but it almost looks like the in between the two.
That's what I think too. But Joe DeLamalore, offensive guard, played in the NFL in the 70s and 80s. Pro Football Hall of Famer, 6-time Pro Bowler, 7-time All-Pro selection. Beautiful Buffalo Bills jersey. That is the AFC East. And how about this, Matt? We got Nick calling out the box number and getting the dub. Congratulations, Nicholas.
Nice.
Very nice. Joe DeLamalore.
Yeah, I think that's just his name. It kind of looked like the, but he doesn't have a nickname with the in it, so that's just a signature.
Pretty good signature, though, I think. Pretty clean.
Yeah.
That is JSA certified there for you, Nick. Good to start the show with the dub. Warming up. Starting with the dub.
It'd be pretty high on the JA scale, I'd say.
Yeah, Joe Aguilar's got to like that one. You know, I think that Joe is a little bit kinder than Bob Boulay on signatures.
I agree.
Bob is tougher than Joe. Joe is a nicer guy on those autos.
Do you know that? Do you notice that Joe always goes with something to do with the athlete, though?
That's right.
I think Hampton was like a 9.9 because he's number 99.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. That makes sense.
Or their height, or something. He finds something in that range and goes with it.
I like it. I'm a big fan of Dermontti Dawson. Matt, you've been around autographs longer than me. I think Curtis Martin's the best. Dermontti's my second favorite. What are some of the ones that stand out to you?
I mean, just the iconic ones of, Babe Ruth and Mickey Mantle and Ted Williams, but just because they look so iconic. But speaking of Dermontti Dawson, one of the nicest guys that I've ever met.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen him at an autograph show where he was there for hours signing.
Okay.
And he thought he was leaving and found out that they missed our table to sign our items at the show. And we brought him over, and instead of him being like one of the other athletes that'd be upset, he was almost on his way out the door. Still the nicest guy, asking me, where would you like me to sign this? What color marker? What would you like me to inscribe on it?
Nice.
And he had been there for hours, so it's nice seeing that once in a while.
Well, I love that. I love to hear that because it makes me feel better about him because I don't know Dermontti Dawson. Obviously, he was an offensive lineman. I would have watched him play a little bit, but not really noticed him.
Right.
But it adds a little perspective to the name.
Yeah.
Gotta love that.
Yeah.
Gotta love that. Let's go, says Nick. Let's go, Nick. Nice dub man. We got another break coming up. We got Henry Porter, Shane Olson, Chad Rain, new customer Chad, and David Otten. Drop us a box number for Brotherly Love #1 Authentics. All Authentics in this break. Drop us a box number, folks. And let me take a look at the break page as a whole, guys. We are really close on that buzzer beater Diamond Authentic Series. 3 spots to go. A lot of sick helmets in that series. Buzzer beater Diamond Authentics. Let's get that filled up as well. 5 to go on the minis. 4 to go on the Brett Favor. So I'll give you guys about a minute on the box number, but this is the one that I think is really good. I hit the Hester from the Sirius. Can't wait to get it. He got that Devin Hester Authentic Lunar. 25, Shane Olson. Awesome, Shane. I'm going to put up the Brett Favre after this. Let's get into the break. 25. Thank you, Shane. Shane is a big Seattle Seahawk fan, Matt. He loves the Seahawks.
Drew Lock?
I don't know if he loves Drew Lock. I'm sure he loves DK Metcalf, though. But hey, isn't there a Sean Alexander, I think, is in this series?
Yep.
So that could be a big name for him to get. Sean Alexander is obviously great. We got DJ coming in with 35. DJ, we had 25 from Shane first. We go with whatever was called first. Thank you very much, DJ, for participating in the chat, though. Let us know who you like, DJ. And is that Chad? Are you Chad, DJ? It's got to be Chad. Maybe that's David. Could be David, actually. DJ would be David, I'm guessing, actually.
David Otten.
David Otten. I think he's a new guy as well. So, a lot of new folks in the room. Welcome, welcome to the break room. Did randomize you guys 6 times for your divisions. Shane Olston, you're up there in the NFC North. We got Henry Porter in the NFC South. Chad Rain in the NFC East. David Otten in the NFC West. Chad in the North. We got Shane Olston in the AFC South. Henry in the AFC East. And Shane in the AFC West. Chad's my helper, says DJ. Okay. Always good to have a helper. Brotherly Love Authentics, box 25. Oh, this has been a good series, Matt. A lot of good hits so far.
Yeah.
All authentics.
All authentics.
Ooh. This is pretty clean. So this is one of my favorite college helmets. I don't have any allegiance to the team necessarily, but I love how these look like. We got Darren Woodson on, what does that say? Fear the Fork inscription. Arizona State Sun Devils got those pitchforks. Darren Woodson, a 3-time Super Bowl champ, a 5-time Pro Bowler with the Cowboys in the 90s, one of the best safeties in the 90s. That is the NFC East, and it's Chad Rain, the new guy, taking home Darren Woodson. Very nice.
Yeah, that's cool. He'll either write that or Forkum.
Forkum, that's right. And I was getting ready to say Forkum because that's the one I've seen, but I'm like, that doesn't look like Forkum. I think it says Fear the Fork.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Fear the Fork. Very nice.
He was so good on those Super Bowl teams.
A lot of love goes to, and rightfully so, Emmitt Smith, Irvin Aikman, but the Cowboys won in large part because of their defense as well.
Yeah.
And Darren Woodson was a staple on that team. Congrats, Chad. Chad likes it. Awesome. Chad, what's your team, man? Let us know your team. Matt, that is what we call new customer mojo. First break ever for Chad, starting with the win.
Nice job, Chad.
That is the way to start. 1 for 1. Don't retire now, Chad. Don't retire on us.
Yeah, it looks like he was a very early second-round pick, 37th overall. And he actually made 4 first-team All-Pro.
4 first-team All-Pros and 5 Pro Bowls.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you get drafted 37th overall. You know, you're not expected to be a 4-time first-team All-Pro guy, not expected to be a 5-time Pro Bowler. But Darren Woodson defied the expectations and won a whole bunch. Congrats, little buddy, says DJ. Greg, that Phil Simms jersey, I did pull that one. But we got some great framing tickets in our jerseys. Only 5 jerseys left. Got some framing tickets still in there. You guys can get a $250 value. We'll frame any jersey for you guys, even if it's not one you won with us. So, hop in there. Chad is a Saints fan. Okay, Chad. Saints are a pretty good franchise, a team we obviously see in the room quite a bit, Matt.
Yeah.
See the Saints quite a bit.
Yeah, I think we just had Drew Brees a few days ago
Yes.
come through the break.
Drew Brees coming through the break room. As good as it gets. As good as it gets for the Saints.
They have a long history with Archie Manning, but did you see the news today on Arch Manning?
I did. I was shocked.
Is that what he goes by?
Arch. Didn't go to Ole Miss like his dad. Didn't go to like Tennessee like his uncle. Didn't go to the best team in Alabama. Didn't go to Georgia. He could have gone wherever he wanted. Goes to Texas, who comparatively speaking, not at the powerhouse that they used to be. I was shocked when I saw that news. Just shocking. Any Giants that you haven't pulled that's authentic? So, Greg, we have quite a bit of Giants in the room. We don't have a Giant headliner in the Brotherly Love Authentics, but I'm willing to bet we probably have a Giant in that series. Not sure on that Lawrence Taylor speed flex in the buzzer. But we do have Giants in all of our series. All of our teams are represented in our room, including the Giants. We have a lot of Lawrence Taylor for sure in this break room. LT. The OG LT.
Yeah. I got to spend some time with LT last weekend in the Bahamas.
How was it?
It was good. It was good. It was a celebrity golf tournament out there. I also spent some time with Otis Anderson, the Super Bowl. Yeah, the MVP of the Super Bowl from then. Super nice guy, too. He was great.
Okay, that's great. Lawrence Taylor, scary at all? Not really? Nice guy, or?
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He seems he'd be scary. I had the opportunity, I was covering a Mizzou game like years ago, and I met Brett Musburger, who's really nice, but he was working with Bobby Knight, and I was afraid to go up to Bobby Knight.
He seemed scary.
He was scary. I was a college student at the time, and I was like, he was in the middle of a conversation. I had a limited window.
Yeah.
So I basically did talk to Brent, was a very nice guy. Bobby I was too afraid.
Yeah.
Didn't man up on that one.
You thought he was going to throw a chair at you?
I thought he might. I wanted to keep my face intact.
Sure.
Edmund's saying, I want some closer magic tonight. Edmund, so do I, man. Closer magic. Let me drop you our closest links in the chat. We're 3 away on the buzzer beater Diamond Authentics. Waiting for closer magic there. We are 4 away on the Brett Favor replica helmets. Dropping that as well. Those are the series for closer magic. And I'm going to pop this up on the randomizer for all you guys to see. This is for you, especially Edmund. Edmund is a diehard Cowboys fan. We have this Dak Prescott that has not been pulled in the break room yet. Dak Prescott Flash. That is sick. Brett Favre, obviously... he was probably top 5 all time at the time of his retirement. I don't know where he stands now, but certainly for sure a top 10 quarterback. He had every record when he retired. Since then, Manning, Breeze, and Brady have broken him. But Brett Favre is really nice. Edmund is saying, I want the Dak. He wants it.
Go get it.
Go get it, Edmund. 4 spots to go. That is likely to be our next break. 4 spots to go, Edmund. Hop into the Brett Favor full-size replica helmet series. A lot of big names. Matt, I believe Marvin Harrison does not sign a whole lot.
No, not much, no.
And I think that would be cool as well. Marvin Harrison, one of the all-time great receivers. Have not seen him get pulled in the break room either. So hop in, guys. Brett Favor full-size replica helmet series. It is the series with 2 great quarterbacks. A current quarterback and a past quarterback in that series. Otherwise, let us know what you guys are thinking as far as breaks. 2 breaks down, a whole bunch to go, hopefully. I'll take one of them, says Chad. Chad will take one. Okay. Well, Nick Michael says, let's go Brett Favor. So, all right. So, guys, let's do it. We got 3 of you guys interested in that series. We got 4 spots to go. Now 3 spots to go. We just got an order coming in. So let's get it, and let's fill that break. It was Nick. Nick is on the ball saying, let's go Brett Favor. He is making moves, hopping into the Brett Favor. I believe, Matt, he was called Brett Favor on draft night.
Yeah.
When he was a Falcon.
Right. A lot of people forget.
Falcons.
Yeah.
I've admitted this in the break room before. I don't know if you've heard it or if I've said it to you. Obviously, I'm a Bears fan, but I did like Brett Favre as a kid. It was one of those weird things. It was so fun watching him play, just the love and passion he had for the game and that arm. And, I first started watching when John Madden was announcing, and John Madden had me hooked.
It was hard not to like Favre because he looked like he was having so much fun out there.
Yes, that's what you want.
Yeah. 2 spots left in Brett Favor.
2 spots left in Brett Favor. Nick, make sure you call that box as soon as the break fills. We are kind of giving everyone a chance on those box numbers. As soon as it fills, call out box 21 for the Brett Favor. I'll drop that link in the chat, guys. 2 spots to go. Let's get that one filled up. Here we go. Bob Boulay, I told you, Matt, he'd be excited that you're in here. He says, good evening, gentlemen. Good to see El Jefe in the break room. The boss in Spanish for you guys that don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, good to see you too, Bob.
Bob Boulay. I know we always talk with people, like people coming in studio, and obviously, you know, you'd be the guy that would authorize that, but if there's one customer who's earned it and I would love to have in studio, it's Bob. He's been with us forever.
Set him up on a throne back here.
Yeah, Bobby B.
Yeah.
Bobby B. He's earned it. Let's fill up the Brett Favor, guys. 2 spots to go. That's going to be our next break. I would love to fill that buzzer beater Diamond Authentic break. Right behind it, 3 spots to go in that one. Pretty much everything's been fire in the buzzer beater. The non-headliner names have been actually good, if not better than the headliners. Bob's got a face for radio. Okay. Well, Bob, they let me come in here. If they let me come in here, I'm sure you're good, man. I'm sure you're good. We got Edmund hopping in. So look at this, Matt. Our customers are true to their word. We got Nick, Chad, and Edmund all talking about how much they want that Dak Prescott and Brett Favre. Well, men of their words. They're hopping in. We are 1 spot away there on that Brett Favor. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's fill up those breaks. Let's keep the night rocking and rolling. Let's keep the night rocking and rolling tonight.
Yeah, we did make that rule for the breaks where you can only win if you buy in.
That's a good rule. That's a good rule to have. Unless it's Signature Club. So
That's
now,
true.
if you join the Signature Club and you become an elite level collector every other Sunday at 2,
Yes.
we do giveaways, top spot giveaways for the Signature Club. So make sure you guys join the Signature Club if you're not a part of it. I know we got a lot of new folks in here. We've got some reward pages. I'm going to drop that link in the chat for you guys. I'll put it up on the randomizer for you guys to see. This is our Signature Club. You can join the club here. You can earn points. As you move up in Signature Club status, you get more perks like household name, free $50 UA gift card, etc. So make sure you join that if you haven't. Mike Tedesco, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Kind
Matthew Sibley
words.
got the closer magic.
Who did?
Matthew Sibley.
All right, Matthew Sibley, Raiders Nation. He's a huge Raiders fan. Probably has better odds to win here now that his wife isn't in here. His wife has been known to beat him head to head. Rose is dangerous. Edmund is trying to get first string collector status. There you go. All right.
You're good to go.
All right. Brett Favor is ready. Thank you, Matt, for finalizing that list. When's the last time you produced, Matt? It's probably been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
And did you start at September? So September.
September, okay. His wife beats him, poor guy. Beats him in the breaks. In the breaks. Not in real life. In the breaks.
Well, you don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh my goodness. All right, box 22. Nick, we did establish a break rule here recently. We wait till the break fills, man. So Raiders Nation did have 22 before you, but maybe we can do 21 the next time around. So we're going to randomize you guys 8 times for your divisions. We're going to do box 22 in honor of Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith. This is in the Brett Favor. Very nice. Matt, this is a series. Luke and I were talking about this on Sunday. You know, every once in a while we have a series in the room that is really good, and for whatever reason, it's not as hot as we thought it would be. This is the one. Like,
Yeah.
it's been moving. We've been doing breaks every show, but this is one of these series where I could see us getting on a chase and doing 7, 8 boxes in a night. That has yet to happen, but hey, maybe tonight is the night. This is a fire series.
Favre has a lot of value, and he doesn't sign very often. It's good to see him in the room.
It is great to have Favre in the room. And obviously, we got a lot of Cowboy fans in here. Dak Prescott would be a great one. He's got a very good signature. Very good auto. We got Chad up top. We should have Nicholas at the bottom. So, Chad, you should have the NFC North. That is what we have. Chris Reitmeyer in the NFC South. We got Chad in the NFC East. So, Chad, you could win potentially the Dak Prescott with the NFC East. You could also win the Brett Favre with the NFC North. So, Chad is in the right division for headliners. David Otten. David, you're in the NFC West. Edmund in the AFC North. Chad's also got the AFC South. Matthew Sibley out there in the AFC East. And Nicholas out there in the AFC West. We got the Brett Favre helmets. First break of the program in this series. See some fire. Let's see some fire. All right. See what we got here. Holy moly. We got fire indeed. It is the headliner, not the ones we're talking about, but it is the juice. O.J. Simpson, one of 8 guys to rush for 2,000 yards in a season. He's won the MVP. He's led the league in rushing touchdowns, rushing yards. He's a Pro Football Hall of Famer, a College Football Hall of Famer, a Heisman Trophy winner, a league MVP. You know, he's done acting. He's done sportscasting. What hasn't OJ done? The juice.
What does that mean?
I don't know. He's done everything. AFC East.
So you're saying he did it?
There's no lines here. I'm not accusing anybody of anything except for this. I am accusing Matthew Sibley of box number mojo and closer magic for Matthew Sibley.
Wow.
O.J. Simpson. Very nice.
Nice
Mike
job.
Tedesco saying, didn't murder anyone, apparently. There you go. Awesome piece, says Nick. I agree. O.J. Simpson is an incredibly awesome hit in the Brett Favre. That was a headliner. So first headliner off the board tonight, O.J. Simpson. 1973 NFL MVP, Heisman Trophy winner in 1968. Twice led the league in rushing touchdowns. 4 times led it in rush yards. So one of the all-time best running backs. And the Bills Lunars, Matt, are pretty sick looking.
Yeah, I like those a lot. Very clean.
There you go. Chad is saying, I want it, sell it. He's saying, Matthew Sibley, sell, sell, sell. Matthew Sibley probably does not want to sell that one.
Like you said, all those accolades, and he really struggled in the first 4 years that he was in the league, maybe 3 years. So it's crazy that he was able to really get it on track. He had a tough time in Buffalo when he first went there.
He did? Well, I guess he went from all the heat in USC to the cold in Buffalo?
Yeah.
Maybe. I think we had Joe Delamalore earlier who we pulled, and I think he blocked for OJ. I think we got teammates in the room tonight, right?
Cool.
That's pretty cool. Very nice. Edmund likes it. Bob would love to see OJ sign a Bronco helmet. I agree. I would love it. Maybe sign a Bronco car. That'd be even cooler.
He won't do it.
He won't do it.
He won't sign anything trial related.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Edmund says nice. Well, there you go, guys. The Brett Favre series, like I said, is hot. That's one that I would love to run back tonight. One headliner down. Let's pull the quarterbacks next. And you're right, Matt. It did take him a while. Obviously, the Heisman Trophy in 68 didn't win that league MVP until 1973.
Right.
So, but there you go. Pretty nice. Congratulations, Matthew Sibley. So Matthew had one spot in there. Bought in for, what is that, $40? Something like that. 40 something with tax, whatever the break spot is. About $40 spent on that break. O.J. Simpson signed replica helmet worth a whole lot more than 40. Matthew, congrats on your dub, man. Congratulations. All right, guys, let's keep the show going. Let's keep the show going. Want to give a special shout out to Matthew Sibley, Edmund Lambeth, Chad Rain, Nicholas Daphnis, David Otten. All those guys have gotten orders since the happy hour show. You guys are making tonight's breaks possible. If anybody gets that Dak Prescott helmet, I will trade my Harrison Smith framed jersey, says Edmund. Okay.
Wow.
It is a Nike Authentic licensed jersey. Edmund won in the breaks. We'll say, though, Dak Prescott, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, Mike. That sounds like something you would do. Mike Tedesco. Let's get those orders coming in, guys. We got 3 spots to go in the buzzer beater. We are wide open in the Brett Favor, Brotherly Love, and Fame to Frame jerseys. Those breaks are ones we've done tonight. So we've already done 3 breaks. Let's keep the show rocking and rolling. That buzzer beater, Matt, I'll change this. I don't know if people notice or not, but I'll make sure we put that for 7 o'clock. I don't know, for some reason it says it's at noon.
Oh, sure. Yeah, please.
We'll get that updated for 7 o'clock, guys. We are obviously ripping the buzzer beater tonight at 7 if it fills. Buzzer beater diamond, what's left? Says Raiders Nation Matthew Sibley. Let me pop this up for you, Matthew, here. And let me update 7 p.m. So a lot of good names in that series. I definitely haven't seen the Jalen Ramsey Speed Flex go yet. Let's see. These are the headliners. Have not seen that Jalen Ramsey Speed Flex for sure. And some of the non-headliner names in the series are great. And I have not seen some of these guys go yet. So hop in there, guys. Let's fill up a buzzer beater break for sure. I got to do garbage as Mike Tedesco. If we're still on when we're done, he'll jump in on some breaks. Okay, so we gotta stay on, guys, because we need Mike Tedesco in here.
You better hurry up. There's only 2 spots left in buzzer beater now.
All right, only 2 spots left. He might be late on the first buzzer, but maybe he can get in on the second one.
He might just have to be late on the garbage.
That's right. What's more important, garbage or breaks? Let's be real. What is more important? We got the NBA draft going on tonight as far as what else is going down besides breaks. A little surprise pick at number 1, Paolo Banchero. A lot of reports had Jabari Smith going number 1. He did go number 3 to Houston. Chet Holmgren going number 2. So I thought Banchero is the guy that I would have picked first. The Magic actually agreed with me. So that was a little surprise on that first pick. So the and more section in that series is crazy, says Chris Reitmeyer about the buzzer beater series. He hit the Justin Jefferson the other night.
Yeah.
So Justin Jefferson wasn't even technically considered a 3rd-tier hit in that series.
Yeah.
Another and more guy was DK Metcalf. I pulled that on Sunday on that sick Eclipse helmet. So Chris Reitmeyer's doing our job for us. Let's definitely get things updated.
It's such a high-end series that literally every helmet is a headliner.
It is.
In any other series.
I agree.
Yeah.
Completely agree. Mike's wife is voting garbage. Boo, Mike's wife. I disagree with you. Breaks first. So, Matt, I believe I know the answer to this, but I'll refer this to you just to be safe. Bob is coming in the chat saying, Matt, Donnie mentioned new summer hours for next week, 4 and 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Will the 4 o'clock show still feature happy hour breaks only, or will every series, including happy hour, be broken at 4?
Yeah, that's a good question, Bob. I think, we're still on the fence about that too, but I think we're leaning towards having every series plus happy hour series being available on happy hour. We want happy hour to have something different, but if something else fills up, but we're on the fence about that. We might still just only do happy hour. So really not sure. I don't have an answer on that. That's still something we're going back and forth on.
Okay, so we'll see. Bob, let us know what you're voting on. Everyone else in the chat, let us know what you're voting on. Guys, we definitely want your input.
Yep.
You folks in the chat, as far as names you want in the memorabilia, as far as, ways you guys want stuff broken, stuff like that. Matt makes ultimately the decisions. This is the night to suggest anything, because this is the guy right here, Matt. You're the guy.
I'm the guy.
You're the guy. You make the decisions. So we try to make things as easy for you guys as we can. Obviously, that's within reason, but we definitely don't say no to suggestions ever.
Yep.
We definitely take all suggestions. We are ultimately here without you. Without Matt and without you guys, I wouldn't have a job. So thank you for buying into the breaks and allowing this to happen. Our customers are our lifeblood of the break room. We got Chad and Chris hopping into the buzzer beater. So buzzer beater is going to fill up. We got one spot to go in the buzzer beater. If you believe in closer magic, hop in now. One spot to go. I am dropping that link in the chat for you guys. Hop in fast and close out the buzzer beater. We're pretty open on the rest of our breaks. So let's get those orders coming in. And let's do some boxes in our other breaks. Because we'll obviously do the buzzer beater. I'm confident we'll probably run another Brett Favor back. But definitely get those orders in now to keep the show going. Matt, we also had a little chat before the show, and I'll let you maybe make that announcement. But we do have our replica specialty break up there. It's our Randy Moss and Friends replica helmet micro draft. We got 5 helmets in there. Randy Moss is the big one, $304.99 a spot. You hop in there. You are guaranteed to win. We'll randomize the 5 names. Top spot gets first pick. Second spot gets second pick. Third spot gets third pick. We did agree on something though. 4th and 5th, we got a little specialty for you guys, right?
Yeah, 4th and 5th pick. If you end up with the 4th and the 5th, I know you might be a little concerned because, to be honest, I mean, you never know what you're going to end up with, but it's probably going to be Lynn Dickey or Everson Wells, but you will also get a wheel spin. 4th and 5th spot will get a wheel spin.
Awesome.
So if we can coordinate to do that tonight, if people in the chat want to get in that, we can get that going tonight, because I know, if we need people to be in the chat when that breaks, because
yes,
they got to be able to pick who they're taking.
Absolutely.
So yeah, hopefully we get that going tonight now that we threw in that little incentive wheel spin for the 4th and 5th spot.
Awesome, guys. Anywhere from 1 to 100. So absolutely. Bob is saying, by the way, we did close out the buzzer beater. Matt will get that finalized for us. Thank you very much on closing out the buzzer. Matthew Sibley got closer magic on the Authentic series. Got OJ Simpson closer magic on the next Authentic series.
Wow.
Yo, Cody Neff, what up? Cody Neff's in the breaks. Cody, how you doing, man? Glad to have you in the break room. What's up, fam? Says Jason Amer. Kamen. Whole Amer family watching on the living room 60-inch. So... should have put on makeup tonight,
I was going to say, I forgot my makeup.
Yeah, forgot my makeup. Love and life, guys, says Cody. Why is that, Cody? I imagine that Trayvon Diggs Authentic you won is helping you. What's so good about life? I love it, though. That is a great attitude to have. 42 on the buzzer beater. Cody Neff saying Jason Amer, the man himself. He is in here. He is a legend. So we're going to get you guys randomized for your divisions in the buzzer beater. It's 42. Jason Amer, or Cody Neff saying rather, it's in the man cave himself. And Bob, I didn't ignore your message. I'm going to circle back around to it in a second. As soon as we get this break done, Bobby B voicing his opinion on the happy hour. I'll circle back, Bob, as soon as we get this break done. That Trayvon Diggs Authentic is already up in the man cave. Cody Neff's got quite a Cowboys man cave. Cody, I know you told us you got some Dak Prescotts already, but we are still hunting Dak in that replica helmet series, Mr. Neff. 5 and 6 times for your divisions. We got Chris Reitmeyer up top. Matthew Sibley is second. So Chris has got the NFC North. Then we've got Mr. Sibley in the NFC South, John Ryan, NFC East, Brad Torres, NFC West, Henry Porter, AFC North, Chad Rain, AFC South, Robert, AFC East, and then AFC West is Henry Porter. Let's go. Let's go, gentlemen. We got buzzer beater 42. This is our first buzzer tonight. Cody Neff saying, I wish I knew if Emmett's in the buzzer. Cody, not 100% sure on Emmett. Not 100% sure on that. Jason Amer's got compliments for you and I both, man.
Holy cow.
She says we're so handsome we don't even need makeup. I like that, Jason.
Yeah, thank you.
I like it. I'll take it. Oh, baby. What do we have in here? Like you said, Matt, every helmet in this series is sick.
Yep.
We have him as a headliner in another series. Didn't make the headliner cut here. We got former league MVP, former league touchdown rushing leader. We got Sean Alexander, NFL touchdown record in 05. It was since broken by LaDainian Tomlinson. 100 career rushing touchdowns, tied for 8th all-time with Marshall Faulk. That is the NFC West. That is Brad Torres, Sean Alexander. Very nice. Cody, we did pull the Breeze last night, unfortunately. We did pull Breeze last night.
Congrats, Brad.
B-Rad.
Who did you say was the Seahawks fan?
Shane Olsen. Shane is a huge Seahawks fan, but I believe it's this exact same helmet in the Brotherly Love.
I think so, yeah.
That's out there. This exact same helmet. Like you said, Matt, Sean Alexander's a guy that, does get headliner status often in our room. This series, definitely not good enough to get headliner status. Right. Doesn't speak anything ill of Sean. It just speaks positively of the buzzer beater.
He's part of the and more.
The and more. Nice. T.O. did get pulled, Cody, unfortunately. T.O. did get pulled. Cody, I thought you weren't a T.O. fan. Cody told me he wasn't a T.O. fan earlier. I was surprised because he loves the Cowboys.
Huh.
What's up, Brendan Amer? How's it going, man? Brendan Amer, hop in the breaks and show your dad how to win these breaks. Hop in and show him up.
So earlier, Bob was saying the only thing I would say against breaking everything at 4 is that you'd have to have competing series going opposite each other. Do I buy into a spot in the Welcome Miami or the Happy Hour Minis, Happy Hour Full Size, or the Brett Favor? Same for the jerseys, and I totally agree.
And that's the thought there.
Yep. Thanks, Bob.
Now, I know what we are doing for the Happy Hour, and we've done this. Now, this doesn't often happen on the Happy Hour, Matt. And I think it's a rule that was made. I don't know if it came down from you or if it's something that we just decided, but we do rip personals during Happy Hour.
Oh, okay.
That's something we decided to rip personals during Happy Hour.
I guess that makes sense. We just didn't want to do the breaks. So the breaks say 7 p.m. So if you bought in, you're expecting to tune in at 7. But if you buy personal, sure, why not, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
So that's the thought there. Cody Neff doesn't like T.O. because he disrespected the Cowboys.
That's right.
Danced on the star. Jerry Jones, though, he's willing to forgive because in the NFL, if you're a star, they'll forgive some things.
Yep.
They will forgive. So T.O. is quite the guy, though, for sure. Matt, I don't know if you have the chat pulled up.
I do.
Okay, so Jason Amer would like to know something about you. Just something about yourself.
What can I say? Boy, I don't know. I'm married. I'm expecting a baby.
Okay.
Hey, that's pretty good, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's pretty good news.
I think Jason's got 3 kids, so he knows all about the. If you ever need advice, the married guy and the kids. So.
Thanks, Bob.
Bob is saying congrats. That's awesome. Now, Matt, if you don't mind sharing, I don't know this personal detail myself. First kid?
Yes.
First kid?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, just got married in January.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, good.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Jason Amer saying outstanding. Congratulations.
Thank you.
If you don't mind me sharing, I do know you're a hockey fan.
I do,
And Jason Amer's a hockey fan.
Okay.
So you guys got that to agree with. His sons play hockey. So he watches the Suns play like AAA AAU hockey, I think they play, Jason. So
that's cool.
And one of them is saying congrats.
Thank
Brendan.
you.
That's Brendan.
Thank you.
The whole Amer family's watching on the 60-inch screen.
That's funny.
Makes me nervous, man.
I know.
Makes me nervous. Let's get those orders coming in, guys. Appreciate you very much for playing the breaks tonight. You guys are making this a fun night. We've already ripped the Buzzer Beater Authentic Series. We've already ripped the Brett Favor Replica Helmet Series. We've already ripped Brotherly Love Authentic and the Fame to Frame jerseys. So 4 breaks down. Matt, one of my goals for every show is, and Jason Amer helped me achieve this goal on Sunday, is that I love breaking for the cycle. That is, we do one of every break we have on the break page. We do have 5 to go in the Welcome to Miami double box break on the minis. A lot of specialty minis in there. A lot of really good non-headliner names in the Welcome to Miami mini so far in this series. 5 spots to go there. We do have 10 to go on the beater box. Almost every headliner is still available in the beater box, including names like Amari Cooper, Tyreek Hill. There's an Amari Cooper Flash Authentic in there for the Cowboys. It's in perfect condition. It's only in there because he's on a new team.
Yep.
So we had someone on Sunday, I think, in the beater box, had one spot for $25, won a Marvin Harrison Authentic.
Wow.
And it was in, I'll be honest, man, it was borderline like, should this be in there or not? Because we have such high integrity with our helmets. Even the smallest issue, we'll put it in the beater box. But it was like so non-noticeable.
Yeah.
And some of the helmets in there are more noticeable, but some of them are in pretty good shape too.
Yeah, yeah.
So for sure. Let's hop in there. Let's fill up the minis. Let's fill up the beater box. But as far as series we can run back, I'm going to say the Brett Favre would be a great one to run back. These are the headliners. A lot of big names in that series. Have not seen Dak Prescott. Have not seen Brett Favre get pulled in the break room. Have not seen Ray Lewis get pulled in the break room. A lot of huge names that we're still chasing in that series. Also haven't seen Marvin Harrison get pulled in the break room. One of the all-time great receivers. Maybe a top 5 defensive player of all time, Ray Lewis. Great quarterback, Brett Favre, borderline top 5. And then, of course, all these Cowboy fans, we got Dak Prescott out there in the Brett Favre. And this is another series that has some good non-headliner names. Look at the list. Warren Moon, Jim McMahon, Chris Johnson, Keenan Allen, Ricky Williams, Michael Vick, Denzel Ward. So some of those names do earn headliner status in some series, not in the Brett Favre rep series. That is definitely a sick one. Me and my brother are getting into Welcome to Miami. I'm going to show him what's up. Brother's going at it. Jason, why aren't you in there, man? Show the sons the veteran leadership. Bob was, I was 7-1 at Rangers playoff games at Madison Square Garden this year. Just couldn't win in Tampa. Missed one home game versus Carolina with the bad cold.
Wow.
That is awesome. Bob is very, very dedicated. Mike, you can drop our customer service team a response. You can definitely email them if anything came in that wasn't perfect. Feel free to let us know. Obviously, sometimes when stuff gets shipped out, some things can happen from time to time. But let our customer service team know, and we will definitely take care of you, Mike Tedesco. That is something that could happen once in a while, but pretty rare here at Ultimate Autographs. Mikey T. So Jason hopping in. Jason Jr. goes through as Jason Randy in the chat. Johnny called him, or rather in the orders, Jason Randy Moss was his nickname. So I like it. He has a Jason Randy, not to confuse himself with his dad, Jason Amer. Big surprise tonight in the NBA draft for you folks. I don't know how closely you guys follow the NBA draft, but Paolo Banchero, the power forward, small forward out of Duke, was supposed to be the number 3 overall pick, got picked first overall by the Magic. I think he's the best player in the draft. I thought that was a good decision for Orlando. I remember Orlando, back in the day, they drafted Shaquille O'Neal with the first pick. That was a good pick back in the day.
Yeah.
Shaq. So they've had some good history with that number 1 overall pick. We'll see how they do this time around. Let us know in the chat what breaks you guys want to do. Let us know what you guys are feeling. Cody Neff needs football to start now. Cody, I couldn't agree more. I am watching the Stanley Cup, but I'm a bigger football, basketball guy. Basketball ended. I do like baseball, but I do prefer football. I want to wind the clocks forward and get to, I think, September, 8th, maybe? I can't remember the exact date, but it's early September, Matt. Football starts.
I'm ready.
Are you a Bears guy, Matt? Or
honestly, not really. Just a big football fan, and every year I kind of pick a new team. I
Okay.
don't know why, but I do. But this year it's going to be the Chargers. I'm really excited about the Chargers.
Oh, okay. So you'll make Bob Boulay happy.
Yeah,
Bob Boulay. I'm more skeptical of the Chargers.
he's
to
a
be
Chargers
honest.
fan.
He's a Justin Herbert fan.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
Bob is a big collector. I know he's a Giants fan.
That's what I
but
thought.
He's a collector in general, and he's very high on Justin Herbert. Bob and I have been known to go at this debate, like
Top three, top five.
top three quarterback. I think Chris Sims had his quarterback rankings. He put Justin Herbert as the third best quarterback in the NFL now, which I felt was a little high. I know Cody Neff felt the same as well. But Bob did defend, obviously, Herbert. You know, his reasoning is that Rodgers won't be the same without Devontae Adams. But to me, Aaron Rodgers has won back-to-back MVPs. I look at Tom Brady coming off his biggest passing season of his career. I still look at Mahomes, who's won the MVP. He's won the Super Bowl. And then Josh Allen, who was actually ranked number 1 on this list. So I got, Mahomes, Allen, Rodgers, Brady, and then Joe Burrow, who's in the Super Bowl. I have Herbert as 6th best quarterback in the league.
Wow.
Bob is good with that number 3 spot. Puts him ahead of Burrow, ahead of Rodgers. So I don't know.
That's tough. That's really tough.
They're all great players.
Number 1, Josh Allen.
Number 1, Josh Allen.
Wow.
I was surprised at that. I would have gone Mahomes personally. I am a Chiefs fan, but Mahomes has done more than Josh Allen, in my opinion, so far in his career.
Mahomes was not himself last year, though.
Not himself early in the season. I think he looked better. I think he was finally adjusting to those defenses that all of a sudden said, you're not going to beat us over the top, and he was forcing the ball. But the second half of the season, he was able to, take the short passing. But it's funny you say that. He wasn't himself, but he was still like top 3 in the league in touchdowns and yards.
Wow.
So that shows you just how good Mahomes is.
And I was surprised that you said Brady had his best passing.
As far as passing yards.
Wow.
Not necessarily, like you said, more touchdowns before, but it was a career high in pass yards. Led the league in pass yards. He did have the extra game, but how much does one game, 250, 300 yards?
Right.
He obviously still passed the ball really good.
Yeah.
Cody Neff is waiting for December 29th. Let me see what's on December 29th. I'm guessing it's a big football game. December 29th, it is the Dallas Cowboys at the Tennessee Titans. Or what? Why else? Oh, there we go. Dallas versus Titans at Nissan Stadium, so I don't have to travel. Cody, are you based out of Tennessee, Nashville area? For some reason, I thought Cody was based out of Dallas because he's such a big Cowboys fan, but I guess I didn't realize that. That's awesome, Cody.
1 spot left in the minis.
Awesome. Let's go. I think prime Julio Jones is better than not prime Randy Moss, says Brandon Amer. Okay, that's an opinion. Fort Campbell Army moved me, said Cody. Most Cowboy fans aren't from Dallas. Nick, that's a good point. That is definitely a good point. That is definitely true. So Jason Amer hopping into the minis as well, looking to go up against his sons. We have 1 spot to go in the minis, as Matt said. That will be our next break. And let's get some orders into the rest of our breaks, guys. Coming up on the 8 o'clock hour. Let's get some orders into the rest of the breaks. Everyone in the chat, let us know what break you guys would like to do next. Sometimes if someone suggested in the chat, we hear someone else wants to do the same break, then we make it happen. 101st Airborne, says Bob. I lived in Texas for years, says Cody. Okay. The Bears played twice this year in East Rutherford, New Jersey. They visit both the Giants and the Jets, and those might be the only 2 road games the Bears win this year. They didn't win against Detroit last year at Ford Field, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Or they did. They just barely did it. They just barely beat them.
Did they?
They didn't cover. I remember because I bet on it.
Yeah.
It was Bears -3, and they won by 2.
Wow.
It was not fun. Let's see. We can't see the chat like how it normally is.
Oh, yeah, it's not on the screen.
Let me see if someone clicked off of it. Restream chat. Here we go. Restream chat. There it is. The chat is ready to display messages. I'm sorry about that, guys. That must have been accidentally clicked off at some point. There is the chat. Hopefully you can see it right now. Jason, let me know that it's working. Death not part of the yelling chickens, LOL, says Cody. There you go. Screaming Eagles, says Bob. Jason, let me know the chat. Let me know that it's working, man. It is definitely checked properly now. The chat should be coming through for you guys on that leftmost screen. Who's going to close out the minis? Who believes in closer magic? I'm dropping that link in the chat. Double box break on the minis. We'll see 2 minis.
Yeah, where's Matthew Sibley at? 3rd break in a row. He could do closer magic.
Did he win the last one? But he can't. He won 1.
Right. He closed the last 2, I think.
Oh, I couldn't agree more, Jason. Jason Amer saying, all good. My wife pointed it out. Time for her to get an account, right? I agree. I agree, Jason.
There is 1 spot left in the minis.
Hop in now. Close it out. Mrs. Amer, close it out. Bob is a 30-year Army civilian, TDY to Clarksville many times. There you go. Very nice, Bob. Thank you for your service. Bob, Cody, Jason also is the guy that has served as well. Thank you very much, guys, for playing the breaks, chatting with us, making orders, and, of course, serving your country. Thank you very much. Definitely think it's time for Jason Amer's wife to play in the breaks. We've seen what Don Veluso's wife does. We've seen what Matthew Sibley's wife does. Cody Neff, you get your wife in here as well, man.
Right.
More wives in here. You guys are welcome to play in the breaks. We had Katrina and Nick Pirine. I think I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them in a hot minute, but I know the 2 of them would go against each other.
I think they got all their cult stuff from us, and then
we're out the door.
Yeah.
But there you go. Bob never wore the uniform. That's okay, Bob. I can still thank you for doing everything that you do.
We got to get some Matt Ryan in here.
We do.
Colts.
Cody Neff saying, we do have to. That'd be fresh.
Yeah.
Cody saying, my wife hates that I buy helmets. Laugh out loud, not going to go well. Laugh out loud, she grounds me. Cody, you're not the first and you're not the last. But thank you to your wife as well for her patience with you and allowing you to be a part of our family. Brendan Amer is saying, I'm closing it out. Okay, Brendan. So too late for mom. He's like, I'm not going to wait around for my mom to get her account. I'm just going to do it myself. Taking matter into his own hands, Brendan Amer. All right, Brendan, close it out. Let's keep rocking and rolling with the breaks, guys. That break is coming up, obviously. We're going to be wide open on the break page after this break, so let's get those orders into the other breaks. Katrina can't give away the Okoye pylon she won in a break. She's having trouble giving it away. A lot of Chief fans out there. Christian Okoye, Nigerian Nightmare. Matt, one of my favorite nicknames in sports.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Have you met him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. He's nice.
He's a nice guy?
Yes.
Yeah, so Matt, I mean, I know this. You do go out to a lot of the signings. Who are maybe some guys in memorabilia that really stick out to you as just, either really fun personalities, really good guys, or maybe for, other reasons, but who sticks out to you?
Oh, man. Bo Jackson was tough.
Okay.
He was tough. He had a lot of demands, and he was kind of rude. Billy Sims was amazing. Amazing.
Super nice guy.
Yeah, we went out to dinner together. We went to a barbecue place. He has a bunch of barbecue places.
He owns a bunch of barbecue restaurants,
It was funny seeing him criticize the barbecue, but super nice guy.
Awesome. Yeah, Billy Sims seems like a nice guy. You and I have talked this off air, and actually almost like, to be honest, I stole what you said to me. I said one of the what if creators.
Yeah.
He obviously was Rookie of the Year. He was, a Pro Bowler his first 3 seasons. Heisman Trophy winner, Heisman Trophy runner-up.
Yeah.
If he didn't get hurt, it could have been Billy Sims, not Barry Sanders, over there in Detroit.
Yeah. The other BS20.
Mike Tedesco saying, damn, I'm too late to get into anything because Brendan Amer did close out the minis. No, you're not, Mike Tedesco.
There's a bunch listed.
There's a bunch of stuff listed. You're in at the right time. Let's get the party started, and let's roll on some more breaks tonight. A lot of breaks are wide open on the break page. Let us know what you guys want to rock and roll with beyond the minis. Minis are coming up. Minis are ready, actually. Thank you, Matt.
Yep.
We got Steven Alamontes, Henry Porter, Jason Randy, Brendan Amer, Nicholas Daphnis, Jason Amer, and Brendan Amer again. So I think we got Jason Amer and both of his sons in this break.
do it, Bob.
So, a Nigerian nightmare, second only to the Bulgarian nightmare. There you go. All right.
Is that you?
No, that's me, apparently. I'm the Bulgarian nightmare.
That's funny.
One of the highlights here is when Bob types Bulgarian in the chat.
Yeah.
He Google translates. It definitely works.
I'm glad you translate it back into English because
do.
nobody will have any idea.
No one will have any idea. Bob, you can actually speak code to me. If there's any secrets Matt should know about, type it in Bulgarian,
Right.
Bob. I'm just messing. We do have a Welcome to Miami Minis closed up. Like I said, I listed off the names. It is a double box break. We've got just 9 minis left. That means we'll do, unless there's a personal bot, in theory, we'll do 4 more breaks. We'll do 3 doubles, and then a triple to close it out. Drop you guys a fresh mini helmet series at some point this weekend, hopefully. Mike, break page wide open, sitting here with my whole family. We are game for something. What you want to close? There you go. This is what I like to say, Matt. Put it out there in the chat. Let us know what break you want to do. Someone else will tag team with you. Drop us 2 box numbers, guys. 2 box numbers. I'll give you guys about a minute here because that is a decent amount of box numbers for me to randomize. Welcome to Miami Minis. 2 box numbers. We have 15 sitting out there, 27, 28, and then mostly numbers in the 30s and 40s. Mike Tedesco's given them. Jason Randy Moss says 28 and 40. Thank you, Jason. Nick came through with 20 and 30. We did have 28 and 40 right before you, Nick. Nick, you're like a second late tonight. You're like a second late, Nick. Third time's the charm, man. Next time, I'm guessing you'll get your boxes first. Thank you, Matt. Double box break. Let's close a beater or a jersey, says Mike Tedesco. All right, so Mike, I know you're a big dog. You place a lot of orders. Just to let you know, if you're planning on buying into 6 more breaks, if you make 5 orders in the same carts and you select the frame-to-frame jerseys with your 6th spot, you would get that for free. Also, we've had several folks asking. We do have several framing tickets left. There's 5 jerseys left. We do have a couple framing tickets left at least, guys. You can get yourself a $250 value on those framing tickets. Well, here we go. Matt, you'll like this. I promise this is really kind. Bob says, Shefet vrši strahotna rabota. You're doing outstanding, excellent job.
Good, thank
he
you,
says
Bob.
the boss is doing a very good job.
I've never even seen those symbols before.
The Cyrillic alphabet.
Oh, my
so
God.
I love it. So beater boxing jersey is Mike Tedesco's suggestion. I agree. I know we talked about this earlier. I felt the Brett Favre series is one we're maybe sleeping on a little bit, but the beater box is one we're sleeping on a lot, to be honest. A lot on that beater box. I think that's a pretty cool series and one we can definitely do well with. Henry, you've got the NFC North. Steven, you're in the NFC South. Henry in the NFC East. We got Brendan Amer, NFC West. Jason Amer, AFC North. Nicholas Daphnis. We got AFC South. Brendan Amer, AFC East. And Jason Randy Moss in the AFC West. We got AMZ Zerch 05. Love the beater box. There you go. Well, guys, show that love for the beater box and get those orders, because the beater box is feeling lonely right now, not feeling the love. Mike Tedesco is saying the Bulgarian looks like hieroglyphics. Hieroglyphics. Say that 3 times fast. Come on, let me get a second mini, says Jason. Okay. Jason wants a mini. All right, Jason. First mini of the night is going to Henry Porter. We got Darren Woodson, 5-time Pro Bowler, 4-time first-team All-Pro, 3-time Super Bowl champ with the Cowboys. That is the NFC East. It is Henry Porter taking home one of the best safeties of the 90s, Darren Woodson. Very nice. Darren Woodson on the Cowboys this time. No Forkham inscription. I get the feeling that he actually likes signing those, the Cowboy stuff, maybe less. I feel like he loves the Arizona State stuff.
Really? I mean, the college stuff is cool. It's nice mixing that in here once in a while.
Sure.
We don't see a lot of those a lot of times.
Absolutely. Henry kicking butt today with the wins. Henry is a pretty new customer. I know he was in the room the other night. So not new, but a lot of new customers get that positive mojo when they first start playing the breaks. Like that casino, like beginner's luck. But you know what? I'd rather take the beginner's luck and keep rolling with it. Henry, congratulations on that dub. Jason, Randy, you could get yourself a dub with the next one. It is a double box break after all. Amer family occupying almost half the spots here. Almost half the spots. Bob saying, I think it's his third win tonight. Okay. Could be right, Bob. You would know. Bob is very, very sharp guy. All right, box 40 is the next one. Box 40, this series out of 45. Mike, I'm game for a beater box. Kamen, what else do we need for the cycle? So it depends on the definition of the cycle. We do have the micro draft, but that's technically not a traditional break. So the beater is really the only one that we definitely need. But I want to do more than the cycle. I want to do like 2 cycles, but that's just me. You know what? Bob mentioned Henry is hot. If he didn't have 3 wins before this one, he's definitely got at least 3 now. Jalen Johnson. We got the second-year Bears corner this last season. Second-round pick out of Utah. Picked off Joe Burrow in a big Bears win this last season. Matt, could you believe it? The Bears actually beat the Bengals this last year.
Yeah.
It's almost crazy to think about.
Yeah.
That is Jalen Johnson in the NFC North for Henry Porter. So Henry had 2 spots in this break. Got himself 2 wins.
Wow.
Not a bad ratio. Henry, congratulations, man. Congrats on the dub.
I'm excited for this guy, though, Jalen Johnson. He's going to be really good.
He does mark the number 1 guy on the other team. He's definitely the Bears' number 1. Like, they go up against Devontae Adams this last season.
Yeah.
It was Jalen guarding him.
Yeah.
So I guess they won't be going up against Adams again, though, because Adams is gone. Thank goodness.
Nice guy, too. He was actually here in office signing for us at one time.
I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Yeah, maybe about 6 months ago.
Very nice. I guess I missed that, but
Yeah.
I mean, Jalen Johnson's a talent, for sure. Henry, go buy Powerball tickets right now, says Bob. When Bob speaks, I listen. Henry, I agree. Go out there and get your lotto tickets, man. Get them right now. What's the Powerball at these days? I actually play the lotto from time to time. Matt, I got that from my dad. He's a big lotto player. He plays every week. I play, every other week, every few weeks.
Sure.
Not sure what the jackpot is now.
I have no idea.
Mike Tedesco is in for a beater box. Okay. We got Mike Tedesco just got a bunch of spots in the Fame to Frame and the beater box. So Mike got 5 spots in the beater box, 5 out of 10, and he did the smart thing. He selected the Fame to Frame jerseys, buy 5 break spots, get your 6th one free if you select the jerseys as part of Thirsty Thursday. I always say this, if you're going to play the jerseys, Thursday night is the night to do it.
Yeah.
You get yourself a free spot if you buy 5 other break spots. We also only have 5 jerseys left. 5 jerseys to go. We have at least 2 framing tickets available in those 5, at least. Powerball's at $335 million. Okay, I got to play then. I got to play $335 million. Holy moly. So we got 7 to go on the Fame to Frame jerseys. We got 5 to go on the beater box. 5 left in that micro draft break. We have 8 left in Brotherly Love Authentics. 8 left in the Brett Favre replica helmets. 8 left in the buzzer beater. And then 8 in the minis. So we'll obviously get that beater box full because, Mike and Jason, they like breaking for the cycle. Beyond that, let us know what else you guys want to do tonight. Let us know. That would pay off my student loans, maybe. Mike Tedesco has a lot of student loans. Mike, got student loans myself. I'm closing in on paying it out. I'm hoping that by this time next year, they'll be gone. But if I win the Powerball, obviously a little bit quicker than that. A little bit quicker. Matt, what would you do if you won $335 million? Put you on the spot. What is one thing you would do? Obviously, you would do a lot, but what you would most want to do?
That's tough. I feel like everybody's thought of a very intelligent answer on that, and
Sure.
I haven't really thought about it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Be a good problem to have.
It is a good problem to have. I'd love to do some traveling, some Europe, maybe even in like a cruise around Europe.
That'd be awesome.
That would be nice.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So, Chad, to explain that, if you buy 5 spots in the same cart, you get 1 spot for free. It's only for the jerseys. So you can select 5 spots into any break. Say you want to close out the beater box, you get 5 beater box spots, and then select the jersey, the frame-to-frame jerseys as your 6th spot. You would get that free. You can buy 1 spot into Brotherly Love, 1 spot in the buzzer beater, 1 in the beater, 1 in the minis, 1 in the Brett Favor, and then select the 6th one as the jersey. Could be any other 5 things, but the 6th one you select at checkout for the jerseys. It must be in the same order, though. So you must have 6 purchases in the same order. You might have had, say, 4 orders earlier tonight, and you say, I'm going to make my 5th order and 6th order. You don't get that unless they're in the same cart. Hopefully I explained that well enough for you. Man,
no, that's perfect. Right? Yeah, it'll automatically give you the discount, and it'll be free in your cart.
Yes.
But you will not be able to get into the beater box. It is full.
Okay, but you could hop into something else, though.
Yep.
Absolutely. Let's see, who was the closer? It was Jason Randy and Brendan Amer both contributing. So the Amer family is on the ball tonight. You guys are on the ball for the beater box. Beater box is unlike our NFL divisional breaks. It is a top spot break. We have the 10 names in there. We open up the item first. Then we go to the randomizer. We go 6 times, as was the dice roll. And then top spot after 6 clicks wins the item. Let's do this, boys, says Mike Tedesco. All right, we got Mike Tedesco, Brendan Amer, and Jason Randy. We do need a box number. We got 33, 35, 45, and 48. These are some of the headliners in the series. It is an absolutely loaded series, guys. Definitely think we could do a lot more of these. Look at these names. Marvin Harrison, one of the best receivers of all time. Justin Jefferson, one of the best current receivers. Amari Cooper, Tyreek Hill, Keenan Allen. And then obviously we got other great players, Matt Ryan, Michael Vick, Michael Strahan, Trayvon Diggs, and one of my favorite quarterbacks, Kurt Warner. So a lot of these guys are out there. I did pull the Trayvon. I haven't seen any of these other guys get pulled, to be honest. We might have had 1 or 2 pulled, but a lot of big names left in the beater box. Yes, sir, got me a Marvin Harrison last time. And that wasn't even that Marvin Harrison. It was a Marvin Harrison Lunar.
Oh, really?
So that's nasty.
Yeah.
That is nasty. Good luck, Mike. Love your brother, but rooting for the boys, says Jason. Well, Jason, let your boys pick a box number. What are Brendan and Jason Jr. thinking? AmZerch05, that was a new customer, and their first break ever got the Marvin Harrison Authentic. I mentioned it earlier, Matt.
Yeah.
$25 a spot in his first break ever.
Wow. Good way to start.
Beater box is good. Yes, I remember that when I had 5 spots and you were a 1-spot snipe, I think, says Jason. Jason was having nightmares over that one. Box 45. Thank you, Jason. Jason Jr. 4-5 in the beater box. I think there's a couple behind there, too, in case that's not it. We got the fire emoji coming through here. We got the fire emoji from our new customer who won that break. He's having PTSD. He is. He probably is having PTSD. All right, box 4-5 in the beater box. Guys, we are very transparent with the beater box. I know we have a lot of mystery boxes. Everything in the beater box is listed in terms of what's wrong with it, etc. Every name in the series is in the listing for that beater box. No surprises here. We don't want to shock you. We don't want to fool you. No surprises. We do have a mini, Matt. Got a mini here. I think I know who this is. I don't think the card is in there, but I do think this is Ricky Williams, Matt.
Yeah.
Ricky Williams. Oh, this is nice. So this is what sometimes folks like to do. So you see the Ricky Williams smudge in the front there? You see how, that looks smudged up?
Sure.
But guess what? Ricky signed it for you on the other side.
Wow, that's
so you actually get 2 autographs for the price of one. One is a little smudged up, but you do have Ricky Williams on the other side. Former Heisman Trophy winner at Texas. More than 10,000 career rushing yards in the league. Led the league in rushing rushing yards in 2002, Matt. He would be one of the best college players ever. He's top 5 in all-time college rushing yards ever.
Wow.
So as good as it got on the college level, I think the Saints traded like so many picks just to get him. That's how valued he was, Ricky Williams. It's not very heavy. I can do push-ups with this one, but I won't. I won't damage it. It is a nice mini though. Mike Tedesco versus the Amer Boys. Love seeing folks in the chat. So, the winner of this break will definitely be in the chat. Ricky Williams. All right, we're going to go 6 times here. 4, 5. All right, Brendan Amer, hold on. Brendan Amer's at home probably losing his mind right now. We're pausing for dramatic effect. We have 5 clicks. It's Brendan Amer up top. 6th and final click. We've got Jason Randy. It's another Amer. The other Amer coming through. Jason got the bragging rights on Brendan with this break at least. I'm sure Brendan's going to get him back. But congratulations, Jason Randy, on taking home Ricky Williams. All right, Jason. Top spot after 6 clicks. Taking home Ricky Williams. They traded their whole draft class to the Redskins. That's what it was. That's pretty cool. You're valued when that happens. And I think Ricky Williams, he was so great in college that his NFL accomplishments almost get undervalued. He had more than 10,000 rush yards in the league. He led the league in rushing 1 season. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty
02, I believe.
02.
Yeah.
And I think he took some time off. And he came back and still dominated.
Yeah, I think he was suspended, right, for the positive drug test.
Maybe that's what it was, but nonetheless, these kids are hilarious, says Jason Amer. Jason Amer's kids are probably running through the room just having a good time. A steel cage match, according to Bob Boulay. I hope it's not a steel cage match, but that's awesome. Glad that you guys can enjoy the hobby as a family. Bob, that is normal every day. Laugh out loud. They're 21 months apart. Nice hit, mini Jason, says Mike Tedesco. I always love the folks who take the losses classy.
Yeah.
Like Mike Tedesco had 50% chance there. He could have been mad,
right.
But Mike is all class in the break room. And Matt, I'm a believer in positive karma. I think that if you're classy in the break room, you get rewarded next time around.
Sure.
You make orders in the break room, you close out breaks, you get rewarded next time around. We had a Cody Neff who was in here on Sunday, buying up all these spots, was not getting what he got, or what he wanted. Sure enough, he says, I'm going to do another one. Gets his Trayvon Diggs authentic.
Wow.
And that's what he was hunting.
Yeah.
He wanted that badly because he wanted that over T.O. because T.O. disrespected the star.
Right.
Trayvon Diggs did not disrespect the star.
No.
So, very nice.
Shane Olsen took advantage of Thirsty Thursday, started off the next beater box.
All right. You guys are seeing the fire. Shane, thank you very much. Seahawks Nation, Shane Olsen, thank you very much, man. We are 5 away on the next beater box, and we're 6 away on the jersey. So I think we can fill both of those breaks tonight, guys. Let's get those orders coming in. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Let's do a lot of breaks tonight. Let's heat up. I think we were pretty hot to start the night. Cooled off a little bit. I think we're back on the heating train right now, Matt. I think we're doing good.
Yeah.
We are heating up. Matt, have you been watching Stanley Cup Finals? I know Mike Tedesco, the Aimers are big hockey fans. I know you're a big hockey fan. What has been your impression of the Stanley Cup so far?
Yeah, I haven't kept up much this year, but yeah, I don't know. I think the Lightning are in trouble. Like, it seems like it's very much home ice is where people are dominating the other team, and
Absolutely.
now they just lost one on home ice, so Colorado looks so good back in Colorado. I don't think the Lightning have it. I think they're going to lose on this next game.
Yeah, they're down 3-1. I said this too. Like, my thought was, if the series is either going to be like when it had 2-0, my thought was like, okay, the Lightning are going to win a game. They've won 2 straight Stanley Cups. There's no way they're getting swept. But if the Lightning are going to win the series, it's going to be a 7-game series. Colorado could win this in 5 or 6.
Right.
And at this point, 5 is looking very likely.
Sure.
At some point, you got to get tired. You won 2 straight cups. Lightning might be getting tired.
Right.
Mike Tedesco saying, I wish I was watching Tampa lose tonight. Jason Randy Moss saying, I got Avs in 6. We got Amzerch05 saying, Avs are on fire. I agree. Brendan Amer, we did do Brotherly Love, the first Brotherly Love. We can do another one for sure, though, guys. I would love to do a second Brotherly Love. Looks like we're going to have a new champ for sure. Avs are so fast. Tampa just cannot keep up, and I think the Rangers series beat them up a little bit. Bob did predict the Avs in 7. I never changed my predictions. Okay, there you go. Well, if it goes to 7, I'm picking the Lightning.
Yeah.
Like, if they can win the next 2 games, who's to say they can't close it out? But can they win the next 2 games? That's a big if for Tampa Bay. A big if. Amzerch is a Red Wings fan, so it pains me to admit that. I think there's a new thing they're coming out on ESPN, some sort of documentary about the Avalanche and Red Wings rivalry. It looks really good based on the previews.
Wow.
So
Yeah, I was a big Blackhawks fan, 15 years ago. And I remember the rivalry between the Red Wings and the Blackhawks. When they were in the same division, they're not anymore,
Sure.
which was very strange at that time. But they had a big rivalry too.
And I know Chris Chelios was a Blackhawk and he became a Red Wing.
Right.
And I imagine that was not really perceived very well by Chicago fan base.
Right.
So he's out there doing the coverage now. I see him on ESPN, Chris Chelios, the longtime hockey star.
Yeah. He was in the administration for a while in the Red Wings, but now he's back to being Blackhawks, like you said, the commentator and one of their ambassadors.
And he loves playing so much. Wasn't he on one of Chicago, like the Wolves, maybe? I think he played on one of the minor league teams.
The Wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think love playing.
Yeah, they're the minor league team for like the Canucks, I think.
But they play in Chicago, right? Yeah, I always find that so weird. It's the same deal with like the minor league teams in other cities. I guess it makes sense, but you would think, I don't know, with the NHL, there's not as many minor league teams.
Yeah.
It's like the Bulls, they've got the Windy City Bulls.
Yeah,
They're actually in the area.
Yeah,
But nonetheless, Bob is saying I was 7-1 at MSG this playoff season. Only game I lost was the triple overtime game versus the Penguins. Okay, Bob. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Darren Helm plays for the Avs now, was a Red Wing. I remember him.
Oh, yeah.
He's good. I like that. All right, guys, let's get those breaks filled up. Thank you to Shane Olson getting the party started. We are 5 away on the next beater box. Let me do a little refresher here on the break page. 5 away on the beater box. We're still 8 away on Brett Favor, 8 away on Buzzer Beater, 8 away on the minis, and 6 away on the jerseys. It is Thirsty Thursday. Buy 5 break spots, select the Fame to Frame jerseys. Get that spot for free. We do have some framing certificates out there. Got some framing certificates still left out there. Just 5 jersey boxes left. You guys can still get yourself a framing certificate that has $250 value. Jason Amer, if you're still in the chat, Jason, maybe you can help me out. Let the customers know how happy you are with your framing. Jason Amer was ecstatic with the framing job our framer did, Matt. Just thought it was just the best he's seen.
So somebody can close out the Fame to Frame jerseys for 6 spots, but only pay for 5.
It's a great point.
Yep.
That is a great point. You could buy out the rest of that series. And also, it's also our chase today. It's our chase item of the day. We're going to have a wheel spin. Everyone that fills up a frame-to-frame jersey gets themselves into the wheel spin. So right now we should have 8 names in there. We'll actually get those 8 names in there and make sure we have that. If you guys want to join those 8 folks, let's make it 16. We can get you guys a shot at a wheel spin.
I thought for sure we were just going to run back the beater box. Halfway there.
I know. I thought it was going to be quick. Brendan Amer saying, I'm getting in the next beater box. Okay, there you go. Brendan is upset that Jason beat him. He's like, Jason beat me. I can't let this happen again.
Yeah.
I got to win, man. I got to beat my bro. Who's the older one, Brendan or Jason? I think Jason Amer told us they're 21 months apart. Who's the older one? Who's got the big bro versus little bro vibe going? Let's get those orders coming in, guys. Let's keep rocking and rolling. We are approaching the 8:30 hour. Let's keep rocking and rolling on the break. Let's have a good time, and let's pull some more fire in that beater box and everything else. If you're looking for a series with a bunch of headliners left, bunch of big names left, the Brett Favre full-size replica helmet series. Still haven't seen Dak Prescott go in the break room. Still haven't seen Brett Favre go in the break room either. 2 of the best quarterbacks, a current one and a past one. Brett Favre full-size replica helmet series. We just pulled the OJ in that first break today, so it could be headliner Thursday for the Brett Favre full-size rep series, guys. That is a series with 2 huge names. Other headliners include Ray Lewis, Amari Cooper. I mean, a lot of incredible headliners in that series, Matt. That is loaded, man. I would be happy with any one of those helmets personally.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So let's rock and roll there. I'll put up Brotherly Love Authentics as well. I know we got a big Seahawk fan in the room. We can definitely pull some fire. These are the headliners in the Brotherly Love Authentics. This is a great series, $58 a spot. Let's definitely run one of these bad boys back as well. And I think we closed the beater box, man.
We sure did.
Sweet. Jason is the older brother. So Jason Jr. showed up, his younger bro in the last break. Looking for revenge here, Brendan Amer. Bob's got to go do some few household chores. Matt, don't be a stranger in the break room.
You got it, Bob.
Bob is a fan.
Good to see you.
Thanks, Bob. Have a good night, man. Looking forward to seeing you here in the breaks. Speeder Box 2's ready. We got Shane Olsen versus Brandon Amer. Mano y mano, 50% chance, guys. Drop me a box number. We got 33, 35, and 48 available in that series right now in the room. Drop us a box number, Shane or Brendan. Shane or Brendan. Otherwise, let us know what you guys want to rock and roll with. Looks like I'm seeing a theme tonight, Matt. We're getting that whole, let's buy 5 spots in the beater box and get our jersey spot for free.
Not a bad idea.
It's a great idea. We're 5 away on the jerseys. 5 spots away on the jerseys. I definitely think we can run back a jersey break tonight. Could be our next break. I'll give you guys here about a minute. I am going to get the randomizer prepped. I am going to go top spot on the beater box, top spot for the box number if I don't hear from you guys. Having a good time, Matt? How's the producing tonight?
It's going good.
It's going good.
Yeah.
You've had no issues. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
It's like riding a bike.
It's like riding a bike. 48 on the box number. I don't need the randomizer for the box number. I just need it for the winner of this break. 48. Thank you very much, Brendan Amer. You're the man, Brendan. 4-8. There might be one behind there, too, I think. Shane and Brendan, we're going to go get you guys in the randomizer. But first, we're going to open the box. Then we'll get you guys set up for the randomizer to see who is taking home the beater box.
Spoiler alert, Kamen. This one's a little heavy.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. This feels like an authentic. The winner of this break is going to be lucky. Even if it's not in perfect condition, an authentic helmet itself is worth $100. And we got 2 folks in here, each with 5 spots. So whoever wins this break is automatically, no matter what's in here, more than made up for their value. You have some authentic headliners in the series, too. All right. The authentic. We got the authentic bag. This is the real deal here. Okay. Okay. This is a nice looking helmet. Nice looking helmet. We got the Atlanta Falcons. We got a little scratch up top, maybe. I'm not sure who this is, Matt. Let me look for the card. I know you know the autographs pretty well.
Yeah, I know that one.
Who is it?
Jamal Anderson.
Jamal Anderson. Very nice. He was one of the best running backs in the late 90s, early 2000s. I think he had like 1,800 rush yards one of those seasons. A little good fact about Jamal Anderson, Matt. I don't know if you know this. Maybe you saw my tryout. Maybe you didn't. But when I tried out at Ultimate Autographs, we did a mock break.
Mm-hmm.
And this is who I pulled. And I knew he was a running back. And I think I impressed you guys because I knew who Jamal Anderson was.
Yeah.
90s guy. This is who I pulled. I had him and Frank Gore in my tryout.
Wow.
So you guys went running back on me.
Yeah.
But Jamal Anderson played in that Super Bowl against the Broncos. And like I said, 1,846 rushing yards in 1998, a first-team All-Pro that year. He has 4 1,000-yard rushing seasons in his career. So,
And he did write Dirty Bird there under his name.
Dirty Bird, that's the inscription. Very nice. Mike Tedesco, not a fan of the auto, but you know what, Mike? It's an authentic, brother. It's an authentic. It's in pretty good shape. There's a little ding up top here. You can kind of see that little scratch right there at the top of the helmet. But otherwise, pretty good condition. Jamal Anderson.
It's. I don't hate the autograph.
Don't personally, you know.
Yeah, it's not.
It's creative.
Yeah.
Creative. It is an authentic.
Nice.
It's an authentic. You guys know authentics are, cream of the crop. All right, we're gonna go 6 times here. 6 times. 5. All right, so Brendan, you're up top again after 5 clicks. Brendan was up top after 5 last time. Brendan, let's see what we got here, brother. Brendan or Shane, who's it gonna be? 6th and final click. It is Shane. Wow. Shane Olsen. Seahawks Nation, Shane Olsen coming in with the win on the 6th and final click. Brendan, 3rd time's the charm, man. I have a feeling the next one is yours. Shane, congrats on your dub. You are getting a full-size authentic for $125, if my math is correct. Roughly what he spent on this break. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Talk about getting your value's worth. Unlike the Diggs brothers, at least he used some ink. Okay. There you go.
That's true.
Jamal Anderson. I like that. I actually really like these Falcons looters. They're pretty clean.
Yeah.
The SIG is Jamal Anderson. It's inscribed Dirty Bird, Shane Olsen. Dirty Bird, because the Falcons are the Dirty Birds. Jamal Anderson. Congrats, Shane. Shane might be his first win tonight. Might be his first win tonight.
Kamen, only 3 left in the Fame to Frame.
Only 3 left. Let's go. No more 5 spots for the Aimers in the beater box, says Jason Amer. But it worked well when one of the kids got 2, the other got 3. Maybe you guys can like tag team 2, 3 spots here and there. Matt, thank you for that update. You guys heard the man. Let's fill up those jerseys. Likely to be our next break. Sorry, just came back and saw me in it too. Nothing to apologize about, Shane. Thank you very much for playing the breaks, man. You guys are welcome to hop in and out throughout the night. Obviously, if you want to watch the entire program, works for me. But if you want to hop in and out at your leisure, that is also good. I think Mike Tedesco did get done with the laundry, so that's good. Or no, the garbage. Garbage. Mike Tedesco is a fan of Gary Anderson. I think that wasn't there like a kicker who missed a kick for the Vikings that would have sent the Vikings the Super Bowl instead the Falcons went. I think I remember that. Maybe that's what he's talking about. Shane, congrats. Always great to win an authentic Jason Amer. I agree. All right, 3 spots to go in the jerseys, guys. 3 spot frame jerseys. That break will obviously fill up tonight. Fame to frame jerseys. Lot of good framing tickets in there. You guys can get yourself a framing ticket, $250 value. Will frame any jersey that you guys have. I think we just pulled that, Jason, to be honest with you. The LT, I think, was just pulled the other night. Lawrence Taylor, the greatest defensive player of all time. He is a great player. Lawrence Taylor is a guy that I never get sick of, Matt, personally.
In my opinion, he is the best defensive player of all time, in my opinion.
I agree. I completely agree. I think I just saw a ranking, actually, because they were talking about Aaron Donald, and they had Aaron Donald, like, in the top 5. I can't remember where exactly, but it was Lawrence Taylor, number 1.
Yeah.
So I know he signs a lot, but, like, he's the best ever to do it.
Yeah.
Like, it's great.
I put Aaron Donald in top 3. In my opinion, Aaron Donald is changing the game. Like he is dominant out there.
And that defensive tackle position, he's getting all those sacks.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't remember who number 2 is, but that ESPN list did have Donald at number 3 all time already. Wow. And you know, he's a defensive tackle, but he was up there for most sacks every year, impacts the game. We had Aaron Donald in our Cleat series, you might remember.
Right.
It was a cool pull.
I was actually hanging out with Mr. Mike Singletary in the Bahamas a little bit too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean,
he's a nice guy.
You arguably, I mean, again, there's other guys out there, Ray Lewis, another Bear, Dig Butkus, but Matt, I can make a case for you hanging out with maybe the 2 best linebackers of all time.
That's true, yeah. No, you're right. I mean, because I believe they're both 2-time defensive players.
2-time, yeah, they are, both of them. Actually, I might look this up. Taylor might be 3 times.
I was just thinking the same thing, maybe.
I think Taylor's 3-time.
And then Taylor won MVP.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of 3 non-quarterback running backs to win MVP.
Wow.
So.
Fame to Frame 2 is full. Just finalizing now.
All right, Fame to Frame is coming up. Fame to Frame is coming up. We are down to now, after this, we'll be down to 4 boxes. 4 boxes. Amers, those guys were pulled. But we got 4 boxes left. A lot of good stuff in the Fame to Frame jerseys. A lot of good hits, period, in that series, including those framing tickets. If you are in that break, drop us a box number. We have Mike Tedesco, Shane Olsen, Brendan Amer, Jason Randy, and Mike coming in for the close. Fame to Frame number 2. Let's see. 5 boxes left. They're all on the ticker, guys. 49, 54, 58, 59, and 63. Drop us a box number.
Fame to Frame number 3 is up. So if anybody wants to use that for the Thirsty Thursdays, it's ready to go.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, Matt, we've said it several times tonight, but if you're looking to play the jersey break, tonight is the night to do it.
Yep.
Tonight is the night. Let's get those orders coming in, guys. We're pretty open on the break page. We'll obviously do this break coming up, but let us know what other breaks you want to do. 54, Brendan, 54. Speaking of linebackers, that is one of my favorite players, Brian Urlacher. You did beat Jason there on the box number, Brendan, coming through first. Mike Tedesco, that one is not available, brother. 54 on our jerseys. Fame to Frame. Matt, I'll be honest. The other day, Jason Amer was in here telling me that I've greatly improved my jersey folding. And I think you actually gave us a good tip at one of our meetings. Large part and credit goes to you on that.
To stop at the numbers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a good tip.
Good.
So we're going to go 6 times for our divisions, 6 time in the Fame to Frame. Good luck, guys. All right. Jason, you should be up top. Mike should be at the bottom. I say that because I want to make sure our Excel sheet is right. That is what we have. Jason Randy out there in the NFC North. Mike Tedesco in the NFC South. We got Jason Randy, NFC East, Brendan Amer, NFC West, Mike Tedesco. He is a Steelers fan. He's got the AFC North. Shane Olsen in the AFC South. Mike Tedesco's got the East and the West out there in the AFC. Fame to frame, guys. Box 54. 5-4. Only 4 boxes left in the series. As soon as we close it out, we will drop a new series. All right. Well, you know, Dan the Man Marino was pretty good. This is the guy that would get him the ball. Former Dolphins guy, the former center, 5-time Pro Bowler, 5-time first-team All-Pro. He, of course, is a Pro Football Hall of Famer. It's inscribed Hall of Fame 98, Dwight Stevenson. Very nice. Beautiful-looking jersey, AFC Stevenson. Very nice. I like this. This is one of the best colors out there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Matt, for me, if I had to pick the Dolphins, probably my favorite, like, general, like, memorabilia color scheme.
Sure.
Like, everything Dolphins just looks good.
Yeah.
Looks good.
I didn't know this about him. He's actually on the 100th anniversary all-time team.
Okay.
That's impressive.
That's really cool. Well, you know, Dan Marino put up, in all honesty, if we were, like, what is, like, you know how we have inflation in, like, money and stuff like that? Like, and we talk about, like, how money changes over the years.
Yeah.
I think that's the term I'm using properly. Inflation.
Yeah.
Like, what money's worth in 1980 compared to what it's worth now. Like,
Right.
it's different. Like,
Yeah.
$1 million back then is more than $1 million now.
Yeah.
Like, Dan Marino, statistically, for to inflate his numbers, is probably the best statistical quarterback ever. And this is the guy that snapped him the ball every time. He blocked for him. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, Dan Marino's Dan Marino. We had Mark Clayton and all these other Duper, Super Duper, another guy we have in the room.
Yep.
But got to give some credit to Dwight Stevenson. You know, they say behind every great man, there's a great woman. But I say behind every great quarterback, there's a great center, Jeff
Oh, he's
Saturday.
actually in front of.
In front of him, right. That's true. I flipped it. But
Yeah.
Jeff Saturday for Peyton Manning did the same thing. So, nope, this is a pretty legendary player.
Yeah.
Jason Randy saying, nice hit, Mike. Mike Tedesco with the dub.
And still no tickets. So we're still looking for those tickets.
Yeah, we're still looking for those tickets. Tickets should be out there, guys. We should have a few tickets left.
I think there are a few, and there's only 4 boxes left. So
Pretty good opportunity to hit on a ticket for sure, guys. Get in there. Let's do another frame to frame. I'll get you guys a framing ticket. No framing ticket in this one. This is the box we just pulled. No framing ticket. All right, guys, let's run it back. Let's get those orders coming in. Let's keep the night going. Matt, I always say this. For me personally, I think I may or may not have told you this, but I'm a night owl. I go to bed really late.
okay.
Like even if I wasn't working, I would be going to bed super late. So I figure the longer I stay here, the more fun I get to have.
Sure.
Because otherwise, I'd be sitting at home rewatching SportsCenter 3 times. So this is better than doing that.
I believe there's only 2 spots left in the next frame to frame already.
Holy moly! Okay, you guys are catching what's going on. Fame to frame is the hot series tonight. Fame to frame jerseys. Let's keep it going. We'll definitely run that one back. Is it the Amers?
No, it's Mr. Caldwell.
Ooh, Austin Caldwell?
Austin Caldwell.
Austin Caldwell loves jerseys, and I don't blame him.
You got one of the spots for free.
Okay. That makes sense that there's
Yep.
2 left. Thank you, Austin. Good to see you back in the room, Mr. Austin Caldwell. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. What else do you guys want to do? I mean, I'll be honest, I'm happy to close out those jerseys tonight if you guys want. 4 to go. We'll obviously do at least 1. We'll have 3 left. Other than the jerseys, we are pretty open on the other breaks. Obviously, that jersey break will rip tonight with 2 spots to go. What else do you guys want to get in on? Everyone in the chat, let us know what else you want to get in on. And we just did the second Fame to Frame. So I'm going to get those names in for our Chase wheel spin list. Get those prepped as well. Let's see. Chase wheel spin. Here we go. So we got 16 names in there. I'm, 99% sure we'll have at least 24, Matt. 99% sure, because I'm pretty sure this next break is going to close any second now.
I believe it is.
Sold out, actually.
Yes, Mr. Tedesco.
All right, Mikey T. Congrats, Mike Tedesco, with the closer magic. Thanks, Mike. We got 4 numbers left, guys. 48, 58, 59, and 63. Drop us a box number. Box number for the Fame to Frame jerseys. 49, 58, 59, and 63. That's Austin or Mike. All the folks in that break, let us know. Let us know what you're thinking. Cool. Fame to Frame. It's heating up. That series has been pretty good. I know the whole energy of the Brady pool, but we've been rocking and rolling. I think, folks, it took a while, Matt, to be honest, for folks to realize about those framing certificates. But now it's like those certificates are actually more valuable than a lot of the hits, depending on what it is, obviously.
Yeah.
But you can win the framing certificate and the hit, both.
It's something else to keep in mind. I know it doesn't change, but
I think we just did 54,
yeah,
by the way. So we'll go ahead.
The series is at a discount. As soon as Brady was pulled, we did put a steep discount on these breaks.
Yeah, you guys there, $38 instead of 45. Mike Tedesco, 54 is gone. We just did it. 54 is gone. 59 works. 59 going off the ticker. Thank you, Mike. Get you guys randomized for your divisions, and that will be our next break. Fame to Frame number 3. So Austin's got a 75% chance. Mike's got a 25% chance here in Fame to Frame. Awesome. We're going to go 6 times for our divisions. Mike, thank you very much for being active in the chat, calling out the box number, and closing up the break. Austin, if you are watching, man, drop in and say hello. Thank you very much for getting this break started. So I'm just going to read off the divisions Mike has, and the rest belong to Austin. So, Mike, you've got the NFC West and the AFC East. Every other division belongs to Austin. Brendan Amer is already cheering on Mike Tedesco. So the Amers really like Mike. They're giving him a lot of love here in the breaks. Well, good luck to both of you guys, both Mike and Austin. Okay. No framing ticket in here either, Matt.
Oh.
Crazy. Just skipping them out. We do have a talented young player, though. We got Deo. I think it's pronounced like Odengbo, but I know it looks like Odeyingbo. However you want to say it. We got a little Deo action for the Indianapolis Colts. He was a former all-SEC guy at Vanderbilt. Banged up his rookie year. Didn't get a chance to really prove himself, but he's a talented player. Anytime a Vanderbilt guy's an all-SEC selection, you know they're good. That is the AFC South. That is Austin Caldwell on that Deo. Very nice, Austin.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think
You don't see the black with the blue numbers like that. That's neat. That's different.
that is really cool. And it really, really like pops in the light. It's
Yeah.
just a beautiful jersey. He was a rookie defensive end for the Colts this last year. Like I said, first team all SEC at Vandy in 2020. So I'm actually guessing that when Mizzou played Vanderbilt, I actually would have seen him in person, but I probably would not have put it together.
Wow.
But I do remember covering Deebo Samuel against Mizzou. That man I remember, because even back then he was trouble.
Yeah.
Deebo, South Carolina guy. Austin Caldwell, congrats, Austin. AFC South hit. Deo. Guys, let's run it back. I would love to run another jersey back. That is up to you guys. It is 8:48. We're coming up on the 2-hour mark. Let's keep those orders going. Let's keep the night going. We are pretty open on the break page, but we have been filling up some of these breaks pretty fast in the jerseys and the beater box specifically over the last 30 minutes. So let us know what you want to do next. Let us know what's next. We'll be here as long as orders are coming in. We'll be here ripping boxes. Oh, cool. Yeah, this is a nice looking jersey. I definitely think it's very, very clean.
Yeah. Cool to see the different variations. I'm not sure if they've ever worn it, but it's a cool variation of it.
Yeah, I don't really get why, like, there's so many teams that have, like, the really cool, like, flash helmets and, like, why don't they bring those out to the games more?
I know. I think it's an NFL thing. With college, you see the cool helmets all the time.
Yeah.
Chrome and...
You really do, because I know, like, at Mizzou, every week they would, like, do a whole big Twitter reveal and Instagram reveal on what the helmet was that week.
Right.
So, there you go. Congratulations, Austin, guys. Let's get those orders in, and let's keep the show rocking and rolling.
Looks like 2 spots left on Fame to Frame number 4.
Okay, was it Austin again?
No, Mr. Richard Cox.
Ooh, Richard Cox is in the break room. All right, Richard. Did he use the Thirsty Thursday?
He sure did.
All right, Richard knows Thirsty Thursday. He's been in the room long enough. He knows how it works. Thank you, Richard. Fame to Frame number 4 is coming up next, guys. You'll be entered in for a Chase wheel spin. Fame to Frame number 4, 2 spots to go. That break is coming up. That break will be coming up next. Richard, hope you're doing good, man. First time seeing Richard in the breaks tonight. I hope all is good with Mr. Richard Cox.
You know what I'm going to do, Kamen? I'm going to put up number 5.
Okay.
I'm confident 4 is going to fill.
Okay.
And if somebody wants to get 6 spots again and get a free one, they'll be able to do that.
Okay, works for me. I like Matt. You're on the ball with the producing.
I'm trying.
It's like you've been doing this every day for the last 365 days.
You're saying I get the job?
I mean, you make that decision, not me. If you need me as a reference for yourself, it's like The Office. You like The Office?
Yeah.
Like, Dwight is like the assistant to Jim, and like that whole.
Right.
We're going with that whole dynamic here.
Yeah.
All right, we are sold out. Actually, it's sold out before you can even do it, which is
other one's up,
which is crazy. Other one's going up. Richard's been busy pouring concrete. Okay, Richard. It's cool. Got a new sidewalk. What's going on, Richard? By the way, Jason Amer closing that one up. Wants to show his sons how to play in the break room. All right, Fame to Frame number 4, Richard or Jason. Drop me a box number 49, 58, and 63. 49, 58, and 63. Richard going with 58. Thank you, Richard. I'll get that off the ticker. Jason Amer. He's saying, Matt, I would be a great producer also. Just saying. Jason Amer. Pipe Dream wants to work at UA. Richard and Jason, we're going to go 6 times for our division. 6 times. Thank you very much, guys, for closing up Fame to Frame. This is the hot series in the room at the moment. It is hot. 5 and 6. All right, Jason Amer, you should be at the bottom in the AFC West. That is what we should have here. Jason, you've also got the NFC South. Richard, you have every other division that I haven't listed off here. Every other division is yours. All right, box 58. Here we go. We got a framing ticket.
There it is.
Winner of this break. Congratulations, you won a free jersey framing. Matt, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that that could be another jersey. It does not have to be this jersey.
Correct.
You can send us any jersey that you have. We'll frame it for you.
That's right.
So, winner of this break, you win free jersey framing. worth about $250 value estimate. We got some of the best framing work out there.
We also cover the shipping on that.
Cover the shipping
which
as well.
is very expensive for a framed jersey.
Absolutely. So a lot of value in this break. And how about this? You want to talk about value? You want to talk about closer magic? Jason Amer, closer magic, 2 spots in there, gets himself the framing certificate, and one of the best offensive linemen of all time, Will Shields, 223 games played inscription. Will Shields, a 12-time Pro Bowler, a pro and a college football Hall of Famer, a member of the NFL 2000s All-Decade team, truly one of the best offensive linemen of all time. Congrats, Jason Amer, on the framing ticket, and congrats on the Willie Roaf 2 for 1. Jason spent, less than $80 for this. That is pretty cool.
Wow.
Pretty cool. Jason, congrats, bud. AFC West hit closer magic, Will Shields. Wow. Big upset there. Big upset, but you guys know all it takes is 1 spot to win. Jason with the closer magic. Cool.
Number 5 is up, and we have just 2 boxes left.
2 boxes left in the series, guys. We think there's at least 1 more ticket left.
So.
These have been kind of hard to track, but we believe we got at least another ticket left. Jason beat me to the checkout. His payment went through first, says Mike.
Wow.
That is crazy. And that would have been the closer spot right there, too.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, better get that spot now if you guys want to run it back. There's only two jerseys left. Only 2 jerseys left. Happy to close those out tonight. We close them out tonight. We'll drop a fresh jersey break tomorrow. A quick programming note, guys. Programming note. We are going to be on at noon tomorrow. However, we are moving to new summer hours. 4 and 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Monday through Friday. And then 2 and 7 still on Saturdays and Sundays. So back to 2 shows a week. Obviously, we'll see what happens once football season rolls around. But here, at least for the next month or 2, going to be on 4 and 7, Matt.
Yep.
So, and that is 4, so not 4:30 for the happy hour. Tomorrow, I think, is our last day of our noon 4:37 schedule. But if you guys do want to join us for happy hour on Monday, that'll be 4 Central Standard Time, 5 o'clock on the East Coast. I know we have people from all over the coast, but I believe we have a little bit more East Coast folks than other coasts, so it would be 5 for you guys.
Well, I'm not sure if you know this too, Con, but another big reason we're doing the change in hours is Donnie actually needs to work on his tan.
Oh,
he can't.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
It does make sense.
It makes sense.
So he needs, and he does that around noon.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. I was wondering what the decision making was there, but that made a lot of sense now.
Yeah.
Richard Cox, by the way, got the Brady back from us. Got that Brady Bucks jersey. We got it framed for him. He says it's very nice.
Good.
So Jason Amer saying, thank you, gentlemen. Now I have to win a jersey I would like to go frame because that Ricky Williams one I won and got framed is gorgeous.
He's going to have to hurry up. There's only 2 spots left at number 5.
All right, 2 spots left in number 5. Guys, it's looking more and more like we're going to close out that jersey series tonight. We got 2 spots to go in number 5. Then 6 will be the very last jersey break tonight. What do their framings look like? Mike, you may ask, I know you're friends with Jason. Maybe Jason can shoot you a picture, but the framing is really nice. And same for Richard. If you guys want to touch base with Mike Tedesco, shoot him a photo and see what the framing job looks like, definitely do that.
Yeah, I know we had pictures on our website at one point, but I don't think so anymore. For a while, I don't remember, we had a framed jersey behind the breaker for a while.
Justin Fields and Joe Montana we had on here.
Yeah.
So, I know the jerseys are a little bit different than these hanging headliners, but we do have like a beautiful, Lawrence Taylor. What am I saying? I'm losing my mind here. Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, you're close.
Trevor Lawrence. I mean, like, I don't know if that's the same framer or not, but I mean,
It is.
it is the same framer. So it's pretty good framing for sure. Mike, I'll shoot you a picture via email. Standby, says Jason. Okay, teamwork right there. I think we're closed, right?
We are.
All right, so Fame to Frame jersey number 5 is closed. Matt will put up the 6th and final break. That will be the last Fame to Frame jersey we do in the whole series. We think there's at least 1, maybe 2 framing tickets out there, guys. It is also the chase. Definitely want to close up that series tonight. Drop you guys a fresh jersey series for tomorrow's program. We got Shane Olson, Mike Tedesco, good old mano y mano, 6 spots for Shane, 2 for Mike. We have, let's see, 49 and 63 to go. 49 and 63 left on the ticker. That series out of 65. Thank you guys for filling up the Fame to Frame, literally filling it up. I'm pretty sure we'll get that last one filled up here at the way things are going. 49, Mike, thank you very much. 49 going off the ticker on the Fame to Frame. All right, we'll get you guys randomized for your divisions. Second to last jersey break we're doing tonight and in the series. Second to last. Thank you, Matt. This is the chase, too, so we're going to have a massive list of folks for the wheel spin at the end, too. So it's like there's so much incentive to hop into these. I mean, we got framing tickets out there. We got the chase. We got Thirsty Thursday. We got a discount on that series, too.
Yep.
It's just like quadruple incentives. Oh, okay. Matt, I'll let you handle this question. I'll get you guys randomized for your divisions. Matt, if you see Richard Cox's question in the chat saying, if I buy an Allen jersey from you guys, can you get it framed for me? I would pay for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Josh Allen, I'm guessing.
I'm
right?
guessing, yeah. He's a Bills guy, so it's got to be Josh Allen.
Yeah, Richard, tomorrow I'll have Donnie reach out to you, send you an invoice, and get all that taken care of for you. But we could definitely do that.
Awesome. There you go, Richard. We'll take care of you, man. One of our valued customers. Of course, we take care of all of our customers. And we have, got a separate section on our site where you can buy based on your team. We've got mystery box tabs. We've got live breaks. We got all sorts of stuff. Virtual mystery boxes as well, guys. Definitely check out the UA Live break page, the Ultimate Autograph page for all sorts of extra stuff. We're also on YouTube. We're on streaming on Facebook, on Twitch. We also have 2 Instagram accounts at UA Live Breaks and at Ultimate Autographs. At Ultimate Autographs on Facebook. Our YouTube page has extra series up there, including Joe Aguilar, his signature series. So a lot of bonus content all over. TikTok also we're on. So you guys make sure you hit us up all over social media. Matt, have you been practicing the wheel spin today? Got it down to give out $100.
I have never spun the wheel.
Never spun the wheel. First time for everything.
Time. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I'm not sure. We'll find out. We'll find out. All right, here we go. Box 49, guys. Good luck. Mike Tedesco, AFC South, NFC North. Shane, you've got the rest. We've got another framing ticket.
Holy cow.
Another framing ticket. Here's another one. Congratulations. You win free jersey framing. That's a nice framing, says Mike, that he likes it. Mike, you are not going to get this one, unfortunately. It is Shane Olson with the AFC North, the aforementioned Dermonte Dawson. We were talking about this guy, Matt, one of the best signatures in the game. Obviously a Pro Football Hall of Famer, Hall of Fame 2012, one of the best centers of all time. That is the AFC North. That is Shane Olson. Holy moly.
Wow.
Very nice. Dermonte Dawson, a 7-time Pro Bowler, a 6-time first-team All-Pro, NFL 1990s All-Decade Team, Hall of Fame 2012 inscription. Mike Tedesco, you're due, brother. Next one is all you. AFC North, Shane Olson.
Very cool.
Very nice. Shane, let us know. You can let us know later. It doesn't have to be right now, Shane. But do let us know on a framed jersey. We can frame this one for you, or if you have other jerseys you have, or if you want to hold on to this for a little bit, wait till you win something else. We can definitely get that hooked up for you. That's the one I wanted. I would have framed that, says Mike Tedesco. Well, Mike, just make it easy. Frame that one. Shane Olsen. Okay. We can definitely get that framed for you, Shane. Congrats on Dermonte Dawson. All right. Well, oh, how about this? It was Mike Tedesco's favorite player growing up.
Wow. Cool.
Well, Matt, you know this. You know, you're kind of in charge of purchasing and all that stuff. You're the owner, obviously. We do have Dermonte Dawson in the room quite a bit.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. He is definitely a guy that I like because of the autograph, personally. Sure. Very nice. All right. We'll get that shipped to you, framed for you, Shane. It is, as Matt said earlier, all shipping, all framing. You don't have to pay a penny. We'll get that taken care of you. $250 value on that framing, man. This Dermonte Dawson is going to get framed for you. Thank you very much for making it easy on us.
2 spots left in number 6.
All right, so let's close up that last one. Mike, make an offer if you're a Steeler fan, if that's allowed in here. So we let you guys facilitate trades among yourselves. Yeah, I will say this, Matt, I've done this before. If it's 2 folks who have won orders in the same night, you know, we can maybe switch those stickers. But if Mike hasn't won tonight, you guys got to work out that trade amongst yourselves.
Sure, yeah.
That's typically the policy.
Yeah.
I have had it where we had 2 guys in the same break. One guy was an Eagles fan. The other guy was, I think, a Bills fan. And they're like, can you just swap these 2? And I'm like, we can make that happen.
Yeah. Within
reason, we can facilitate trades. But typically, you guys, you know, it is our policy to let you guys handle that.
Yeah, only because we've run into issues in the past where somebody will say, ship this to somebody else, and they're going to ship me something else, and the person never ships the replacement trade part, and then they're asking us to get their item back, and it
becomes messy.
Right.
That's why I say if it's one that night in the same breaks, I will flip the sheets.
Sure.
But otherwise, we let you guys handle that amongst yourself. Who do you like? Mike says. I have to ship it to you first. So Mike already knows the rules. He knows the rules in the breaks. So, okay, says Shane. Yeah, we just don't, you know, we don't want to make things messy for you guys. But you guys definitely, Shane, I know you're pretty new in the room. Mike Tedesco, even though he's relatively new, it feels like Mike's been with us for a while. Seems like a very good guy. I know a lot of folks have traded with him in the past. I don't think he's going to do you wrong. Shane saying makes sense. It does make sense. We got to have systems, you know. That's life. I think we're going to close that up, though, right? Did you say 2 spots left?
2 spots left.
All right, 2 spots left, guys. It will be the last jersey break. Don't even need a box number. That'll be the last jersey break. And actually, what we're going to do is, as soon as we do that, we're going to move on to the wheel spin immediately because nothing else can be chased. You guys can still get other orders, though. We can still keep the night going. We can still do other series. But once we close up this jersey break, we'll move on to the chase wheel spin because that is our chase today. And Matt, looks like we'll be dropping a new jersey series tomorrow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Didn't expect that. I mean, I have lofty goals for every show. I thought we can knock off at least a few jerseys. We do better with those on Thirsty Thursday, but to get all 6 of them out of the room tonight, that is a massive success. Massive success, all thanks to you guys, the customers. Wide open on the break page. We'll get this jersey break done, guys. If you want to keep the night going beyond that, get those orders coming in. Get those orders coming in into other series. Some amazing people in this break room. I have traded with a few and never had an issue. It is a shame some ruin it for others. Dirty world we live in. And Jason, those very, you know, minor examples. It's happened here and there, but we don't want it to happen again. But as Jason said, and Matt, you know, I could personally, I'm in here all the time. These guys talk to each other, and it seems like it's a great trading community.
Yeah.
A lot of trustworthy people in here. There's always going to be someone who ruins it for someone, but typically that is not the place here in this break room, at least. So who wants to close out the last two spots, guys? Let's close out the last two spots on the Fame to Frame jerseys. And I don't want that to be the last break tonight, but definitely get your orders into the other breaks if you want to keep the night going. Over the last 30 minutes, it's pretty much been jerseys.
Yep.
Which is great. But no more jerseys left because those are closed. They're about to be closed. We do have Michael Gallagher hopping in the Fame to Frame, so it is now one spot away. Fame to Frame jerseys. One to go. Last spot. Last box in the series. Actually, it's 63. I'm going to go ahead and take it off the ticker altogether. We don't need that series because it's gone.
Like I said, I haven't done this in a long time, Kamen, but I recognize that name. Michael Gallagher has been a customer for almost 2 years.
Loyal customer. I don't recognize that name. I've been here, about 10 months, losing track of time. But what's great about this break room, and Matt, you know, we've talked about this amongst ourselves, and people know, like, sometimes you got to take a break. You can't, you know, play 365.
Sure.
But I love seeing folks who have enjoyed this experience and come back.
Yeah.
It makes sense because this is a fun place. So if you guys ever need a break, I get it. Like, I gamble, Matt, you gamble. Sometimes you lose. You need a little break. But we're always here for you if you want to come back when the wallet allows it. So thank you very much, Michael, for coming back in the break room. All right, one spot to go, guys. One spot to go. We're ripping that tonight, obviously. We're not going home until we close up that final jersey break. Otherwise, wide open on the break page. So let's get that jersey break closed out. We'll move on to the chase wheel spin after that. I would love to do some more breaks, but that is up to you guys. Shane, what team is yours? Email me, says Mike Tedesco. Mike, I believe Shane is a Seahawks fan. He came in here Sunday saying he's a Seahawks fan. But Shane, maybe you like another team. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Just let me know. Got another question for you there, Matt, from Jason Amer.
Be able to get a Jalen Hurts jersey. I'd frame that one for Brendan. He went to bed, so it'd be a huge surprise. I think so. If we don't have one here, I definitely have the connections to get one, so I would say absolutely. If you want, we can leave a note, and again, Donnie can reach out to you tomorrow, and if I can get it, I'll let him know, and you know, we can let you know the price, and if you want it, we can get that taken care of for sure.
There you go. And Shane says, yeah, I'm a Hawks fan. Can't see his notes. I'm on Facebook. Okay, Shane. So Mike Tedesco, maybe drop your email in the chat for Shane Olson. And Jason Amer saying, does it have to be a football jersey or kind of send in a hockey one?
It could definitely be hockey. It could be anything.
Matt, maybe you know the best protocol here, but I'm guessing if Jason directly sends an email to our customer service team, we can connect them to the right folks to make that happen.
Right. There you go. That's the best way to do it.
So I will drop that link in the chat for you guys. If you ever have any questions, contact us here. I know Jason Amer already knows this email, so I think Jason's already been in touch with Donnie too, so maybe emailing Donnie straight there or this email could be good for you. But for all the folks who are new in here, if you ever have any questions, feel free to contact us. Email, typically the best way to get a hold of us, at least at first.
Absolutely.
So send us an email there. Still one to go here, guys. Still one to go on the jerseys. Who's going to close it out? Who's going to be Mariano Rivera? Closer magic, one to go. We're going to get that closed up tonight. I think our noon team tomorrow could do well with the fresh jersey break. So one to go. We're definitely getting that closed up tonight. Don't want it to be our last break, but definitely got to get some orders in to the rest of the series if you guys want to keep the night going. Sure, Matt, if you don't mind, have Donnie shoot me a price on Jalen Hurts tomorrow. No rush, thank you. There you go.
Perfect, you got it.
Awesome. And Matt, I don't know when he's coming in, but I know we've had Hurts in the room before, and I'm willing to imagine we'll have him in the room again.
Definitely.
He's a big name, and he's a name that, like, now's a good time to get him, because given that he has A.J. Brown now, he's got Devontae Smith, like, his value could go up. I mean, the Eagles could be a playoff team again this year. Obviously, I think it's a huge year for him to see if he's the starter or not, but if he does end up being the long-term starter, which I think he's going to be, his value could only go up.
Sure, I agree.
Quarterbacks are the most valuable guys in memorabilia.
By far.
Even like an average NFL quarterback, like starter, is worth more than, almost any like really good position player. Like, sure, Jerry Rice is going to be worth more than, Jalen Hurts maybe, but like Jalen Hurts compared to like a solid NFL receiver, Jalen Hurts obviously worth a lot. Definitely going to work on getting that for you, Jason. This year is huge for Jalen. I agree. Sold on the jersey. Sold out, looks like, Matt.
Yes, Mr. Boulay.
Bobby B closing out the series. Fame to frame. Number 6. Matt is finalizing that list. I think it's Richard, Bob, and Michael, though. I don't even need a box number because the last one. Box 63. Last box in the series. It's ready. Matt will get it, guys. Get those orders in if you guys want to keep the night going. Pretty slow on the other series. Red hot on the jerseys in the last 30 minutes. Get those orders in if you guys want to keep the night going. Up to you guys. Kamen, I got that Barkley Lunar rep. Hoping he turns around. Also, sick looking helmet, says Jason. I agree. He got that out of that Patty Ice series. Saquon Barkley Lunar. It was nasty.
Wow, that's nice.
And if he can stay healthy, Barkley's a guy that could turn it around. Bob finished his chores. Recycling day tomorrow. Had to get the container out to the curb. Awesome, Bob. Thanks for the heads up. You're wondering where he went. Bobby B, legend. We got Richard Cox in this break. He should be up top and at the bottom. We got Michael Gallagher and Bob Boulay as well. So actually, I'm going to read off the divisions that Bob and Michael have. Michael, welcome back to the break room. I haven't had the pleasure to interact with you, but as Matt said, looks like a longtime customer. Michael, you've got the NFC East. Bob Boulay, you've got the AFC North. And Richard Cox, you have every other division. This is our final Fame to Frame break. Final break of the series, box 63. Holy moly, Matt. What happened? Like, all these, they're everywhere.
The last
three all had a framing ticket.
I thought for sure this one would.
So we had 6 boxes entering the night.
Wow.
The first 3 boxes we did had no framing tickets. In theory, should be half the boxes tonight had framing tickets.
Yeah.
Half didn't. The first 3, none of them had them. The last 3 all had framing tickets.
That's crazy.
$250 value on the framing. And how about this? You can frame yourself a pro and a college football Hall of Famer. One of the all-time greats, one of the OG greats. Wow. Paul Hornung. He is the pro and a college football Hall of Famer. Heisman Trophy winner at Notre Dame. Led the NFL in rushing touchdowns in 1960. MVP in 1961. He was a beast. He was with 2 of the greatest franchises, one in the NFL and the Packers, and one in college at Notre Dame. Paul Hornung. He was running back, played a little kicker, did a little bit of everything back in the day. Richard Cox, congrats on Paul Hornung.
Congrats, Richard.
Very nice.
That's awesome.
That is really awesome. And Richard earned it. The last one he had 6 spots. Jason Amer got him with the 2 spots. Richard coming back and getting some justice on that one.
Can I show my photo with Paul?
Absolutely. Of course you can, Matt. You make the rules. It's all you.
How does that look?
Maybe back just a little bit. Oh, yeah. That looks really good.
Yeah.
A little that way. Or the other way. I'm sorry, the other way. There you go. That looks really clean. What was he like? That's awesome.
He was cool. I mean, it was kind of towards, the end of his life. But really nice guy, really funny. He had a great time with the whole signing. It was for a show he was doing in Minnesota, I believe. And
Awesome.
Yeah, that was a few years ago now, maybe 2 years
ago.
I think he died.
Passed away recent, like somewhat recent.
Yeah, maybe a year and a half now.
Okay.
Nice
So
guy.
obviously, like he's not signing anymore. So anytime you can get your hands on something like this, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
pretty cool. Richard, let us know if you want to frame this one or if you want to, hold off on that framing ticket, get someone else framed. I mean, heck, Richard, you can use this maybe on your Josh Allen. We were talking about like him paying for the framing. He doesn't have to anymore.
Right.
Doesn't have to anymore. We can definitely frame the Josh Allen for you if you purchase that with us.
Yep.
And we'll do the framing for free now that you won the framing ticket.
Absolutely.
So let us know, Richard. Definitely let us know. I think you mentioned Donnie might be in touch with them. So we'll let you guys work that out. All right, Matt, it's that time. I'm going to get the lists
Oh, sure.
pulled up, but we are going to do the chase wheel spin because we're done. We closed out the whole
That's
series. Definitely nothing else to chase. We do the chase wheel spin at the end of the program. This could be the end of the program. However, if you guys would like to do any other breaks, throw it out there in the chat. We're happy to do them for sure. Passed away in November 2020.
Wow, it's been that long.
Dementia affects so many ex-players.
Yeah.
I agree, Bob. R.I.P. to a legend.
Yeah. That was one thing I can say about him is he did just keep asking, did you pay me? Did you pay me? Did you pay me?
Makes sense.
But it was in his pocket. We just had to keep telling him, check your pocket. But I guess that would be one thing you would keep asking, isn't it? That's something very important. Make sure you get paid.
Absolutely. So Richard Cox is saying, I want to use the frame ticket for an Allen jersey.
Okay, you got it.
So we'll make that happen, Richard.
Yeah, we just got to get you the Allen jersey.
Awesome. All right, Richard, you the man. Thank you very much. I don't think it was the first box in the series, but it was definitely one of the first boxes in the series. Richard got that Tom Brady.
First 5.
It was definitely within the first 5. So Richard, with starting with the bang and ending with the bang, got himself a Brady and a frame ticket, a Horning and a frame ticket.
Yep.
Needless to say, Richard definitely more than made up his money on this series for sure.
Absolutely.
Richard Cox. All right, so let me see how many of these I have in there.
I think I'm looking now. It looks like the first 2.
The first 2, okay. So that looks to be correct. So I'll get the last 4. We're doing so many these so quickly, Matt. Usually, like, if things are going slow, we get them in after the break fills. But we've been doing these so quickly that it's been a second. Richard Cox is giving the thumbs up. Thank you, Richard. Richard is a man of few words, but when he drops that thumbs up in, he's happy. That's how we know. Richard, happy Father's Day, by the way. It was just Father's Day. I know Richard's daughter is in here. He wins a lot of memorabilia for her. She's a big fan. Happy Father's Day to Richard and all the dads out there. So I'm getting these last couple lists in there. Last couple lists, guys. We're moving on to the chase wheel spin. We can do more breaks if you guys want to, but we definitely got to get moving on the orders, guys, if you want to keep the night going. Here we go. We got... This should be it. That should be all the names. Richard deserves everything he wins. Man spends a lot, bet big, win big, and he's definitely won some sick stuff.
That's true.
Didn't he win a Merino jersey? Oh, so he did. He did win a Merino jersey. Same to you, says Richard. Thank you. I'm not a father yet. My girlfriend and I will get there one day, hopefully. Matt, you're a new father.
Not yet.
Not yet. You're about to be.
Right.
But definitely had a good Father's Day with my father. So, Matt, I think 6 times 8 is 48, I believe. I think I'm right on that math. Let me make sure we got 48 names in there.
Yes.
We do have 48. So, he did win that Merino jersey, Jason. So, we're going to go 6 times on the randomizer, 6 times, getting straight into the wheel spin because all those breaks are full. It's Jason Amer after 5 clicks. Jason, hold on. We got one more. 6th and final click. We got Austin Caldwell.
Wow.
Austin is the top spot. He didn't have a ton of spots. I know he bought in for 6 spots, one of those breaks.
Yeah.
Austin, congrats on your chase wheel spin. I got 9:23 here on my end. I'll give you about 45 seconds here, Austin. to a minute. I know typically they're on 30-second delay, Matt. So
And then does Bob call out his guess for my spin as I'm spinning it or
before.
before?
Did you see the happy hour?
No.
Like he called it exactly.
Oh my god.
But and then I was like, did he actually call it or did he see it? Like that's why I wasn't sure. So everyone, get your predictions in for the Chase wheel spin. Austin Caldwell gonna give you about 30 seconds, brother, on what number you want us to start on. Otherwise, Matt will start on 1. Matt, correct me if I'm wrong. Your very first wheel spin at this company.
I believe so. Yeah.
Very first wheel spin. So if you spin 100. You'll go down as the GOAT spinner.
Right. I'll have to never spin again.
So you know it goes in streaks. You may not remember when I first started, I was actually an excellent spinner. Of late, not doing as great.
Now you're more of a company man.
Now I'm more of a company man. I've learned my ways. Matt, the ultimate company man, will spin a 64.
64.
All right, congrats.
That's not a company. A company man will spin a 1.
And he'll be sad. There you go. Nick Michael, the wheel spin. Every person that entered our chase item of the day that we did at the top of the program, we spun this wheel, our wheel of names. This one says Brett Favor, but we did land on the Fame to Frame earlier, which is kind of weird why that says Brett Favor, but nonetheless, we did land on Fame to Frame earlier. That was our chase wheel spin at the top of the program. So it was the Fame to Frame jerseys. So everyone that filled up a Fame to Frame jersey, that was our chase item of the day. So you guys get entered in for a wheel spin at the end of the program. There was 48 names in there. So I randomized 6 times as the dice roll, and Austin Caldwell was up top. I won in that series tonight, says Nick. So you did win in that series, but the wheel spin is something we do at the end. So you don't get it on the wheel spin unless the randomizer selects you. Kamen needs some training in wheel spinning. He's got the folding down now. Now need to work on the wheel spin. Laugh out loud. Love you, buddy. Thanks, Jason. I'll work on it. Matt, I think we can spin it. Haven't heard from Austin. Start on 1. Nick Michael saying, got you. You got it.
All right, here we go. A lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure. Uh-oh.
Man.
It's huge.
Oh, no, that's not good.
What is it?
98.
Oh, not good for the company.
Not good for the company.
Not good for the company, but pretty good for Austin Caldwell. $98 UA gift card. Austin.
Nice. Congrats.
Congrats, Austin. We'll get that in your account. You know what? I'll do that right now. I'm going to get it in Austin's account right now in case he wants to do any more breaks, guys. It is 9:26. I will give you guys 5 minutes here on the last call. We're wide open on the break page. If we can get within 3 spots or less on any breaks, we'll stay on a little longer. Otherwise, at 9:31 here in 5 minutes, we will say goodnight. We've already done the chase wheel spin, so definitely got 5 minutes on that last call. Bob Boulay says, you're fired, man. Fire yourself.
I know I should.
Matt, retire now.
I'm going to have somebody else spin it next time. I can't keep doing this.
Oh, my gosh.
We're going to go broke.
We're going to go broke. $98 UA gift card. Congrats, Austin. I'm getting that in your account right now, Austin. Austin Caldwell. Awesome. Let me make sure that's the right one for Austin. Austin Caldwell, man, $98 is in your account, dude.
Congrats.
Congrats, Austin. 9:27, guys. Like I said, we have until 9:31. Any breaks that are within 3 spots or less, we'll stay on a little longer to fill them. Otherwise, if we're still pretty open on the break page, not closed on anything, we will say goodnight at 9:31. It's been a pretty hot show. The jerseys have been red hot. Definitely want to give you guys a few more minutes if you want to get into any other breaks. But other than the jerseys, we were really hot early. It's been all jerseys late in the show. So definitely last call for orders. Get anything else you want to do tonight. Otherwise, and I was going to say it's going to carry over to tomorrow's show, but right now I think everything is wide open. So we got no carryovers right now. But if you do know there's a series you like, I encourage you to get your spot now. Even if it doesn't fill tonight, it means that it'll be close to filling for tomorrow's noon show.
Yep.
Matt, I know you watched the stream. You probably know this, but this is something that I like to do at the end of every show I do. Best hit of the night. This is a question for you and for our viewers. And this is the tricky question because I'd argue with you, you know, a framing ticket is pretty good.
Yeah.
What else? The winner sheet? Did you do the winner sheet? I might have forgotten to tell you.
Yeah, no.
You know, it's funny that once the show started, I actually thought, like, about 40 minutes ago, I thought about that. I was like, I forgot to tell him about the winner sheet.
Yeah, I don't remember that from before.
But that's okay.
Sean Alexander,
and this is the other one. The O.J. Simpson out of the Brett Favre.
I think that's it.
So this is it. I know the Alexander's an authentic.
Oh, that's true. It's close.
But it's close because the O.J. is a replica. For me, it was the O.J. just because I love this Bills Lunar.
Yeah.
Sean Alexander, former league MVP, like O.J. Simpson. Actually, it's kind of tough to say because I think Alexander had more rushing touchdowns, but O.J. had probably more rush yards. I mean, both of them are Hall of Fame running backs. I think O.J. maybe is a little bit bigger name, but this is an authentic. Like, if you're a Seahawks fan, this is probably the hit of the night. If you're a Bills fan, this is the hit of the night. Let me know what helmet you guys like better, O.J. Simpson replica Lunar, or do you guys like the Sean Alexander authentic Lunar? Let me know, guys. And a couple more minutes here on the last call, a couple more minutes. If you guys want to get into any other breaks, hop in the next couple minutes. Otherwise, we are going to say good night. Let me take a little quick recap of the NBA draft tonight. Anything crazy happened as well? Bills Lunars are sexy, says Jason Amer. Okay. I agree, Jason. I definitely agree. I just want to see who the Bulls pick, Matt. I know you're not as big of a basketball guy as myself, but I'm curious to see who the Bulls pick. Where's the full draft breakdown? Rounds. Here we go. Looks like the Bulls took Dalen Terry out of Arizona, the point guard.
Huh.
Okay, not that familiar with him personally. But hopefully he works out pretty good. Lonzo's been hurt. We'll see what happens. So, when trying to put the UA replica bag on that O.J. Simpson, if the bag doesn't fit, you must have quit, says Bob. I like that. I like that. O.J. Simpson's got a pretty nice auto, too, Matt.
Yeah.
I like it. You can read it. I know Bob is big on, can you read it? I can read the O.J. Simpson. And I think that Sean Alexander's got Psalms 37:4, the religious reference. I don't know exactly what it was. I know Bob Boulay knows it by now.
Yeah.
But he's got that on there as well.
OJ was actually a really nice guy, too. Met him a couple times, somewhat recently.
Okay.
I don't think I can say that I met him during an autograph signing.
Okay.
So I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
But I might have.
Okay.
But I'm not going to say that because he's not supposed to do signings. He's not supposed to have any income of any kind because he owes the Goldman family so much money.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The OJ's at 8.250 on the Joe Aguilar scale.
Wow.
Says Bob. OJ does seem like a personable guy, and maybe that's, you know, I don't know. I'm not here to judge, but obviously he was an actor and he was a movie star, so he knows how to interact with people.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to bag that in a second, but let me do a little refresher here, see if we got any other orders coming in, guys. Did give you a last call. We're wide open on the breaks. I think that's going to do it for us tonight. Definitely want to give a special shout out to all of our customers, everyone who played in the breaks, everyone who got orders, everyone in the chat. We're back tomorrow at noon. I think it's Donnie, and I'm not sure who actually, to be honest, but Donnie at noon. And then I'll be back tomorrow night at 7 to host. I know Donnie's back tomorrow for happy hour as well. Saturday and Sunday, 2 and 7 Central Standard Time. Monday to Friday, other than tomorrow, we are moving to 4 and 7. But
Yep.
tomorrow it's going to be noon, 4:30, and 7. But from now on, starting next Monday, it's 4 and 7 Central Standard Time, Monday to Friday, and then 2 and 7 on Saturday and Sunday. Was he wearing black gloves when you met him, Matt, says Jason?
No, he wasn't.
Not wearing black gloves.
No.
Okay. Good night, gentlemen. Matt, come back soon. Kamen, see you tomorrow. Bob, definitely will see you tomorrow, Matt. Hopefully you are back soon. Special shout out to Matt. Matt, thank you very much for stepping in, doing the producing. In all honesty, not trying to suck up here. I was impressed. I and I'm not trying to, thinking that you're going to do bad, but I just felt like at some point there was going to be a stumble somewhere. But you did pretty good with the orders. So thank you to Matt for producing. Always good when the owner gets on camera and does the work. We have a lot of good people behind the scenes. I know Luke is our utility player here in the break room. You guys have seen Luke helping out lately. Matt is helping out. So thank you very much to you, Matt. Thank you very much to Luke. I know we've said it a lot, but Luke's been really clutch for us this week.
I think you might see me and Luke on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to break then?
Either Luke or I'm not sure yet.
Oh, you guys might have to
not
switch it off.
sure.
Yeah, I got big plans Saturday. It's my dog's birthday. My best friend has got an engagement party Sunday, so I'm going to hop in between breaks, but I'll be doing some stuff with him as well this weekend. But definitely looking forward to that. Bob is saying I'm sucking up. I would too. Yeah, Bob, there you go. I'd have to tune in to that. Either, whether it's you or Luke. Have you broken before?
No.
Never broken.
No.
Okay, is Luke broken?
No.
Okay, so that'll be interesting.
It will be interesting.
You guys have been around here enough, though. I feel like you know the rules at least. I feel like you would do good at it, but I don't know. We'll find out.
We will find out.
We will definitely find out. So more incentive to tune in Saturday.
Definitely incentive to tune
potentially
in.
see some ultimate autograph history. But that'll do it, guys. We'll see you Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Ultimate Autographs is the place to be. Thank you again for a great night. We'll see you guys